Alright, hello everybody and welcome to yet another stream. I'm talking to this camera because apparently Mateo just changed the camera. Welcome guys, welcome, and I'm really happy to actually be back at a little bit more dreams, to be honest. I've been away from dreams from Tiny Sasquatch here for quite a long time, and I did want to get back at it to try to finish up a little bit. Probably not gonna hit the mark as I was trying to finish up the game by this year, by the end of this year. That's probably not gonna happen. Game development takes quite a long time, unfortunately, and I have been away from it for quite a long time. Hopefully I'm gonna get back at it and keep on progressing here a little bit more. I do have quite a bit of stuff. I guess we're gonna have to wait and see how this goes. But that being said, guys, thank you very much for watching. Thank you for joining yet another live stream, and let's just get this going. Now, as you guys know, I haven't really finished up the entire story in Tiny Sasquatch. I do have to do quite a bit more work, such as finishing up the quest, and also, of course, most importantly, I gotta add some cutscenes. Cutscenes is definitely something I haven't added at all in the game, and not to mention, we gotta bring in Mr. Pemberton and show him off in some cutscenes. But anyway, that being said, let me actually switch to the other camera, which is this one that I did not turn on for some reason. Sorry about that, guys. So we are gonna jump into the game here and try to keep on building up the world of Sasquatch. Now, for some reason, the camera doesn't want to turn on, so let me switch to the other one, and I'm gonna have to figure this one out eventually. Hold up, give me just a second here. Hi, guys. Hi. Hello, thank you very much for joining. Ariel. We got Ariel in the chat. We got Riz. We got Jesus the Gamer, of course. Welcome, buddy. Thank you very much for joining. We got Mateo Gaming. We got Blankness. Hi, buddy. Welcome. It has been a long time since we've done this live stream, but welcome back, guys. We got Big Great Play and then Led Zeppelin as well, saying that this is the first time he's joined the live stream, which is quite interesting. I'm not sure what's happening with the big face cam though. Doesn't want to turn on for some reason. Not sure exactly what's going on with it. Give me just a second here as I'm gonna try to jump into our main world, of course, of Tiny Sasquatch over here. And in today's video, I'm actually planning on doing something that I have been neglecting for a long time, which is, of course, the Mushroom Hunter. This is the dude that we got to focus on a little bit to try to get him working. All right, and we should be back. Sorry about that, guys. The stream there interrupted for a little bit because of my face cam not coming along, but welcome back, guys. Thank you all very much for joining. And what's it here? Mateo is saying that I can only stay here for about 30 minutes, and I also love the God of War series. That is good to hear, buddy. Really good to hear that you're loving the God of War series. Really good to hear. Sorry for the interruption of the live stream there a little bit. I had some issues with the face cam and I had to reset it. Hopefully we're back, and hopefully we're gonna be doing all good. Hey, the Gamester, welcome, buddy. Welcome to the live stream. Happy to have you guys here. Not to mention, we should also say hello to one brand new member. I'm not sure if he is in the chat though, but I know we have a brand new member, but because I saw it into my membership list here. So, Tarsian Dog, welcome, buddy. Welcome to the live stream. I'm not sure if you're in the chat right now, but welcome. All right. So, as you guys know, this is the scene that I'm trying to work on and finish up over here. Let me reduce the game sound a little bit. There we go, so you can enjoy the music in the background. Do I still play Puppy Playtime, I'm guessing you're asking? I haven't really played the other DLC from Puppy Playtime, no. Yeah, but I think you were asking about Puppy Playtime. Are you still a member, Jesus? Yes, you are, buddy. If you have the green name next to the... I mean, if your name is green in the chat, then yes, you're still a member. Alright, let's jump into editing here. Let's see what we can update. So apparently we gotta update the variables. The thing is, if I update these variables right now, and now go back here, I reset and I play. Let's see if everything is gonna work as it used to. Are you gonna play the second chapter of Puppy Playtime? I haven't really planned on playing it again, to be honest. Maybe. Not exactly sure, buddy. Alright, so I know in here... sorry about this. I need the... so I'm still a little bit sick, as you guys can see. I'm still going to be coughing here and there. What I'm trying to do here is trying to add a variable that's going to say saw, because I want to test out to see if I'm going to be able to cross to the other side. So this is going to be 1 0 0 initial value. There we go. And let's just test it out. Do we have it on 1 right now? No, for some reason this is not 1. I think I need the modifier here. Yeah, never mind. Sorry about that. So this one's gonna be 4. Come on, buddy. We're looking for saw over here, so we can test out the. There you go, saw. And this one's gonna be set up to 1. All right. Am I gonna play Fortnite live events after in December 3rd? I think I'm gonna play a little bit of Fortnite. I'm not sure if I'm gonna be doing it live, because it's kind of annoying when you're going into the live events. The event's kind of lasting for about a few minutes, like 15 minutes or 30 minutes max, but it's kind of like 15 minutes more so. And after that, the servers go down, so you cannot play any more Fortnite. So maybe I will actually do some of this before the actual event. We're going to be able to play some Fortnite, and then we're going to jump into the event, and that's how we're going to end up the live stream, I guess. I guess we're going to have to wait and see. I use Minecraft Education Edition, by the way. That's great to hear, Ariel. Yeah, Minecraft is a great game to learn stuff. You will lose finish as a result. If you have overloaded your backpack with fish, do not buy stuff from Shopping Bonanza. The Shopping Bonanza product will take up space in your backpack. Interesting. Alright, let's just test this out. So, of course, that's gonna fall down. Everything is working perfectly here, but what I want to see is if I have the saw. Oh, you found the saw that I asked for. Give it here and a step back, buddy. Right? So apparently, we do have the saw. The animation is working perfectly here. There we go. The tree has been cut down. So what I want to see. And now, we're going to be able to push this up, of course. Of course, Sasquatch is being animated on the other side. I should probably do something about this. So whenever we're activating this, Sasquatch is actually going to be pointing at the tree automatically and then start pushing. Because if I push it as I did previously, you guys have seen that he's not pushing really the actual tree. So let's just fix up this bug. Is there a Fortnite event today? No, not today. It's going to be on the December actually 3rd, I think it's saying. Yeah, I think that's when Jesus is saying it's going to be. At least I think that's when it's going to be. I'm not 100% sure. Alright, so what do we got to do here? In order to make sure Sasquatch is going to be pointing and looking at this thing. This is the interaction thingamajig. So when you're pressing on square, which means when the function goes, I guess, into C, let us see what happens. So this cable is going in the ground for some reason. What? Aha, so this one is going into Sasquatch, and I think I know why that's happening. That's happening because the animation it's activating is push the log. Yeah, this one. So this is the animation that's activating, right? Push. Alright, but at the same time, while this animation is activating on Sasquatch, what I'm going to have to do here is also make sure Sasquatch is going to be looking at the tree. So what I'm going to be doing here, apparently December 3rd is leaked. I haven't watched any leaks about that though. I guess I'm going to have to check it out, to be honest. So what I want to do here is make sure Sasquatch is going to be looking this way. So let me actually attach a microchip over here. A tag more like. There we go. This tag is going to be called tree. And when the animation is going to start with Sasquatch, I want him to actually look at the tree. That's what I want to do. David, 538. Thank you for being a member for 13 months. Look at that, buddy. Thank you very much, buddy, for that. Thank you for supporting the channel, buddy. Actually, I think if I'm not mistaken, Fortnite also officially announced when the next season is going to come out. Yeah, I'm pretty sure about it. I think they made it official. Alright, look at. And this guy needs to look at a tree. So let me find the tree tag over here. Oh, I think I passed it. There we go. Tree. All right. So we want Sasquatch to look at this tree, like instantly look at the tree. That's going to be on 50. This one's going to be like 95, I guess. Yeah, that's fine. All right, so if I test it out now, let's see if it works. I'm also going to make sure I'm pointing to a different spot as we're trying to push so that Sasquatch automatically turns, just to see how it goes. All right. The sneak peek photos in the next Sneaky Sasquatch update is weird. Which one are you talking about, Ariel? The sneak peek. The one with those 3 characters dancing around? Because that's a video, actually. Yes, I'm not sure exactly what photo you're talking about. How do you go to Dreams building? Oh, how do you go to Dreams building mode? Is that what you're asking, Game Share? Because if that is what you're asking, let me actually test this out first, and then I'm gonna show you. So if I'm pointing... Hold up. Let me point away from the tree, like this. Oh, God. So he is kind of pointing towards the tree, but he kind of glitched out. So I think we gotta fix this up a little bit here. Hold up a minute. That is a glitch. So let me raise this up a little bit over here so that Sasquatch is pointing towards it. And if I go into, again, the animation that we have over here, why is this one pointing like so weirdly? Ah, because of this, of course. This one needs to be pointing straight up ahead. That's why. Alright, so this arrow needs to be pointing straight up ahead. So now, it should hopefully work. Big Great Play, when is the next Sneaky Sasquatch update coming out? We are still hoping that it's going to be in December because the developers said that they're trying to make sure they're going to release it by the end of this year. They haven't really said that it's going to be exactly released by the end of this year, but they are hoping they're going to be able to do it. I'm still not drinking some tea here because I'm still kind of sick. I mean, I'm not really feeling sick, it's just that my voice is not the way it used to be. Yeah, that was a really weird glitch. Let's see if we fix it. And it's not fixed. Why is he doing that? That is a weird one. Yeah, I'm not sure why this is happening, but let me just save this real fast because I want to show the gamester how we jump into build mode. Come on, buddy. Private. There we go. Yeah, that is a glitch. I'm gonna fix it eventually, but bug fixing in Sneaky Sasquatch, or in Dreams actually, is a little bit annoying until you figure it out. So the first thing you do when you're jumping into Dreams, of course, after you pass the trailers, the tutorials and everything, because you gotta do like a quick tutorial in order for the Dreams game to unlock a few more features and allow you to do more. Once you finish up all those tutorials, then you're gonna have the Dream Surfing, where you actually jump into playing games created by Dreamers. As you guys can see, there are like a lot of games in here you can go ahead and jump in. For example, let's say the parkour guy. You can simply jump into it and play it instantly. And again, keep in mind, this is a game created by a developer. Look at that. Somebody like me, I guess, that really knows what they're doing. Man, they have actually done a really good job with this. I mean, look at this. This is like a parkour game. Oh, I love it. Yeah, this looks really, really awesome. And of course, you can also do like slides like this. Pretty cool. Alright, so this is how you play the games. But if you want to actually build your own stuff, like in Minecraft, you gotta go into Dream Shaping. And here, you just create like a start creating, and you just go ahead and create some stuff. For example, I just created like some things over here as I'm trying to do something really interesting, as you guys can see. This is like a transparent block, a cube with a lot of balls in it. And I really like the idea of seeing the balls rotating inside a cube, although you cannot see the cube. I'm just trying some things out. That's what I'm doing there. It's turning Sasquatch up and down, not left to right. Yeah, that's what's happening. It's not turning him properly. It's supposed to rotate him, not really turn him that way. So I'm not sure exactly why he's doing it. But let me let me jump back into my creation if I can find it. I have so many things that I created. It's kind of difficult to go back to my things. All right, view this one, edit. There we go. Wait, what? What time is it? It's 41. It's 6:42. I think it's this one. It's me, Lev. Welcome, Lev. Welcome, welcome, buddy. Alright, so let me try to figure out this bug. Why is this bug happening, though? The way I could actually fix this up... Let me do something a little bit different here. Let me go into the interaction menu over here, I guess. And once we hit this... The thing is, this is not what I need. Oh, I know why that's happening, dude. I know exactly why that's happening. Hold up a minute. This is because this chip is actually on the floor here. It's not on the face of Sasquatch. So what I should have instead is probably a different chip. Instead of just saying, look at rotator, I should probably have a different rotator. I mean, this is the rotator I have. It can be set up towards a defined point. Can turret the painting, creepy eyes. Hold up a minute. Let me figure this out. So first of all, I want this chip. Actually, I think it is already pointing where I want it to be pointing at. Okay, there we go. Thanks for subscribing, Dr. Logic. Welcome, buddy. Welcome, welcome. Alright, let me place the rotator in here again. Let me grab C from over here. Connect it to this thing. Again, let me make sure this is going to be pointing at the tree. And let's just figure out this bug. Alright, there we go. Tree. Stay upright. And... maybe that's why it wasn't working properly, because stay upright was not activated. Alright, let's just sit down now. Hopefully, it's gonna work this time. I've been working a lot in Dreams lately, and I've been getting better and better at this. Not to mention the brand new project that I started in Dreams that I'm not gonna be streaming just yet. I feel like I'm getting much better at it. Understanding code a little bit better. Alright, so as you guys can see, it is pointing right now, right? It is pointing towards the tree. The problem is it's still pointing with the feet, and I may know why that's happening. I think that's happening because what? That is weird. Why is it doing that, I wonder? He's shaking too, yeah. That's because of I'm not sure what. How can we get him to stop doing that? Because he should be just simply pointing towards that thing without just turning around like this. So that is a weird thing that I cannot really understand right now. If I go back in here and I apply this into here, just get this one to turn around a little bit slower, I guess. What am I doing today's live stream, Tao? We're just trying to build up the mushroom hunter thing here, try to give him some quests, and also start applying the mushrooms around the map. That's what I'm kind of trying to achieve at the moment. Alright, let's try this again. Although I'm pretty sure I didn't fix it here. I'm going to probably leave this one for a little bit later on, and focus on adding the mushrooms and stuff. I kind of like when we're testing this out because we are discovering multiple bugs that eventually I will add them into my notes and then we're going to be able to fix it up. So even if I point at it right now... Okay, so he is pointing, as you guys can see. He decided to go pointing at it, but I don't know why he's doing it this way. Why am I floating like this, I wonder? That is such a weird one. Such a weird one that I cannot understand. Because I was saying this arrow is definitely pointing straight up ahead. Another thing that could probably do, just simply grab the arrow, the face towards, I guess. There we go. And I could just simply place it on top of on Sasquatch's face. Let's just see what that does. I'm really curious. Alright, and if I check it out, it is telling it to look that way. Alright, let's just test it out. Do you ever wish the mushroom guide was a bit more like the fishing guide in the sense that it gave you clues at how to finish the mushrooms? I mean, it kind of does give you clues, if I'm not mistaken, right? It kind of says that some mushrooms are spawning in during the rain time, some mushrooms are spawning in when it's nighttime, so I'm pretty sure it's pretty good, to be honest. It's not that bad. The only thing about the mushrooms is that they're random, right? Their spawn rates are random, so you're just gonna have to wait and see how it goes. But yeah, I'm pretty sure the book already tells you. Oh my god! This is just rotating his head. What the... I did not want his head to rotate. I wanted his body to actually look at that thing. What the heck? That was weird. So that definitely did not fix it. Oh god. That was the weirdest thing ever. Alright. So of course when you're placing this on Sasquatch, that's when it's turning him around. Hey Alex, welcome buddy. Welcome to the live stream. Yeah, mushrooms do have pictures in them, yeah. Don't I have another thingamajig where it allows him to actually point at stuff? So that's the digging. I mean, we do have the in here, right? Let's see what's happening. So we got that. That's the meter, the text displayer. And this is just the digging function, the animation. Idle animation. Sneaky burn. And the warm-up animation as well, but we don't have pointing. Alright, well, I guess we're gonna have to leave this one for a little bit later on to figure it out. Until then, let me start making my way towards this fellow over here, the Mushroom Hunter. And let's see if we can figure him out. Also, in order to figure him out, I gotta bring in Sasquatch so that we can do some testings. Come here, buddy. We need you here. So we're gonna have Sasquatch on this side. And if I'm not mistaken, at the moment, I do not have any functions with him. Yeah, we cannot chat with this fella, right? So, let us see. We gotta add the function of chatting with this fella. You have to make Sasquatch one model and not multiple together if you want to rotate him, or you could add a separate chip to each part of his body. Yeah, the thing is, when you're adding those things into their body, for example, right, if I just add like a rotator chip over here, let's just say we add the same one that we had in Sasquatch, right? And we tell this chip to look at, let's see, to look at Sasquatch, for example. Also, let me point him straight up. It is working, but for some reason, Sasquatch has some sort of a bug in him, I think. So for example, if I have the follow me to look at follow me, and the follow me chip is inside Sasquatch, we know that already. And activate this. Actually, you know, for this to work, we got to make sure the brain is going to be deactivated. Alright, so hold up. He should be looking at Sasquatch here. Let's go with him looking at player. Look at that. As you guys can see, he is turning towards the player, right? So it is working with this guy, but it's not working with Sasquatch itself because probably there's some sort of a chip messing about inside him. I'm not exactly 100% sure. So for example, if I go into Sasquatch over here, into the animations, maybe I should probably place this rotator somewhere else, to be honest. And for example, I grab this chip from that character and I simply place it on the main chip of Sasquatch. Let's just try it like that. It is pointing straight up ahead. Let me make sure he's gonna be pointing at the hunter, for example, right? So let me add in a hunter chip inside the hunter, I guess, and call this one hunter. Let's just try it this way and see how it works. Crazy Bull, welcome, buddy. Welcome to live stream. All right, let's see if we can find the hunter. There we go. There's a hunter one, and test it out. Yeah, look at that. Now Sasquatch is turning towards it. So maybe I was actually supposed to place this look at chip inside the main Sasquatch's area and not inside the... yeah, I think I know what I've done wrong here. Okay. In that case, let's just fix this up by simply grabbing this one and setting it back again to chip, to tree actually. We need Sasquatch to turn around like really fast. Almost instantly, I guess. I'm not Crazy Bull. I'm Hemang. Hey, welcome Hemang. Welcome back, buddy. You guys keep on changing your names. Alright, so now, let me bring Sasquatch over back to this side, I guess. Just to test things out again. Now it should be working properly, I think. Alright, go back in here. So as you guys can see, Sasquatch is already pointing towards the tree, but we don't want that. We want Sasquatch to be pointing towards the tree only at a specific moment. And that is the moment we actually activate C over here, right? That's when we want that to happen. So in order for this to work, I can easily just have a microchip, actually a chip inside here, into the push function. And this push function is going to be... Hold up. Activating this chip over here, which is going to be turned off normally. Actually, what about this one? I think I may need this one instead. Still this. Turn on. This one is not going to do this anymore. Alright, let's test it out. Don't worry about it, man, Mateo. Thank you very much for joining so far, buddy. Thank you very much. Sorry for not being able to play some more Grounded this weekend. But the thing is, I did play quite a bit of Grounded during the week. As you guys know, actually, I'm not sure if you guys know, but me and Mateo are only kind of able to record during the weekends due to his school time, of course. So from time to time, I am jumping into Grounded and I'm playing alone. Alright. You guys can see the chicken going away. He's going to be going home now, which means we're going to be able to find him there. But let me point away from the tree and test it out. So if I point this way, he's doing the same thing. Gosh dang it, dude. Why is he doing the same thing? Oh, you know what? It may actually be because of this tag, to be honest. So, in order to fix it, let me just grab a tag. I'm not going to place it on the actual tree anymore. I'm just going to call this again tree. And I'm just going to place it inside the tree over here. Just like that. But I'm not going to point it on the tree because I think when you do that, the actual mechanics of it, the X and Y and Z points of that tag are getting messed up. So let's just try it again. Stantin, add the food duck at Sasquatch's lake. Yeah, we're probably going to add him eventually. I mean, I already have the tiny duck that's going to be on a lake that we got to save, and then he's going to come back to our lake. I haven't managed to make him actually be there once you actually save him, because I haven't managed to finish that up. But as you guys can see, it is a little bit bitter, but still, it's still kind of doing this weird stuff. All right, anyway, let me jump back with Sasquatch over here. Gonna make my way to the Mushroom Hunter to chat with him and see if we can add those quests. As I was saying, I will fix this up eventually, not just yet though. In front of Sasquatch's house, yeah, we are gonna add him over there. But in order to have him over there, of course, we gotta save him from the actual big lake, and then he's gonna be there. That's kind of the way we're gonna want to have him. We're probably not gonna be able to do any quests with him or anything, but I guess we're gonna have him back there, just sitting around and enjoying life. Right, so if you want to interact with the Mushroom Hunter, let me make sure this is gonna be on again. This is the roaming thing that allows him to just simply roam around. Let me bring over Sasquatch again because I'm gonna want to test things out as we keep on adding him here. There we go. And let us add, let's see, my interaction functions. Interaction. There we go. Oh wait, these are not mine. I gotta go into my creations here actually. There we go. I noticed he's balancing. Yeah, I'm not exactly sure why he's doing that. As I was saying, when you're facing towards the characters you guys have seen, it's working perfectly. But when you're facing towards that tree, for some reason, it's all getting messed up. I will fix it up eventually, don't worry about it. For now, let's just focus on adding the interaction functions for this fella. Yeah, some bugs sometimes are really, really weird and I cannot understand them. But you gotta spend quite a bit of time in order to figure it out. Alright, I'm not sure exactly what I want over here, so I'm just gonna leave that as is. Let's see. So in order to interact with them, we're gonna get that bubble showing up. Telling us that we got a quest with them. Make sure sorry about that. Make sure everything's gonna be aligned. Alright, this one that's gonna tell us that we can talk with him, of course, which is gonna have to be a little bit higher. There we go. And let us see here. We're gonna have to chat with him, of course. Make sure I remove that. I don't need it. I mean, look at this. This is the player rotator, right? And this means when I'm chatting with this fella is gonna start looking at me. And I think I need this chip because I need to turn off his brain here so that he stops walking. So, as you guys can see, the Mushroom Hunter is gonna be walking, but if I go to him, and we get this pop-up, of course. I want this pop-up to be a little bit bigger because I want it to be bigger when I'm behind him as well so that I can get him to turn around. So let me fix that as well by going in actually over here and increase the size of this a little bit and also move it behind him a little bit as well. Be in the middle. That's more like it. You want it to end? You can just leave it. Yeah, I kind of want to have like an ending for the game here for sure. Oh, you were talking about Tao Chao asking when's the live stream going to end. I don't know, buddy. It's going to end whenever it's going to end. I usually stream for about 2 to 3 hours. All right, look at that. Now, this player's showing up towards me, right, to chat with me. The thing is, I'm also walking, so I don't think I want to have the walking ability anymore as I'm chatting with him. I think I want Sasquatch to be kind of stuck. Although I don't really dislike the fact that you can actually walk around, just in case you cannot read the text, right? Yeah, okay, so let me leave that as is. Let us just go ahead and remove this, as this one's gonna be saying Braxton Davis. But I want to add in a chip. Add this one in, remove that. This one's gonna say Mushroom Hunter. There we go. We got that going. Lee Wong, welcome, buddy. Welcome to the live stream. Thank you very much for joining. Welcome, welcome. Shudderson, welcome, buddy. Welcome to the live stream. Thank you very much for joining. All right, turn that off. Actually, we want to have this on, and this needs to be white. The text is gonna have to be black, of course. Let me also jump into here, and let's see what font this is. Font 3. All right. So we need font 3 over here as well for the Mushroom Hunter. There we go. I do not need the stripes, and I do not need the shadow. Alright, fix this up, make it rounded. Alright, and we gotta make sure this is going to be the scene. Just like that. Always on top as well. But I don't want it to be in the scene, dude. I want it to be in there. There we go, just like that. Alright, raise it up. We are gonna want to rotate this one like 90 degrees. There we go. But of course, we want it to be pointing towards the camera, right? So let me fix this up. Going towards the camera, buddy. Raise it up here. Mushroom Hunter in the middle of the text. I'm just kind of trying to maintain the same layout with whenever I'm chatting with different characters in the game. Alright, and I think that is all good, to be honest. Move a little bit to the left. Another thing that I want to make, whenever we're chatting with characters, I kind of wanted to change to have this the circle button that we gotta press at the top instead, because sometimes it's kind of in the way. It's kind of over Sasquatch, and that's a little bit annoying. Let me also put a enter over here. Go make this one a little bit bigger. Move this one out of the way. Okay, and the Mushroom Hunter name is gonna be a bit bigger and a little bit lower. All right, that is what I want to see. So if I test it out now, there we go. We can kind of see how it's gonna look when we're chatting with characters. And I love it that this guy's following me even if I can move. I kind of like this, to be honest. Of course, what I hate is that whenever you leave this area, you can still see that you can chat with him. So I'm probably gonna have to add like some sort of a function. Oh, and I'm also noticing that the Mushroom Hunter text is popping up when I'm walking through here somewhere. Is it? It's not popping up anymore. Not sure what that is a thing. Interesting. Yeah, I think there's something here that's activating. And if I check it, is this microchip, of course. Yep, this is the one. The thing is, if you're leaving the zone, yeah, look at that, the text doesn't finish. So I would like this to just keep on going, activate, and then automatically close up. It doesn't have to activate every single time you're passing through here, but it needs to activate constantly. I mean, once it's activated, it just needs to do its animation until it's done. So because of that, what we need here is a signal manipulator to just simply stay on. This is gonna have to turn this on. There we go. Let's try it out. So if I go into that zone, it's activating and closing up like in an instant. And again, I do not want that to happen. Instead, what we're gonna do here is have a selector. The easiest way to do it. That's gonna go on B. That's activating this. That's activating the timer, reset, and play. All right. So if I walk through here, even if I leave this area, it's gonna keep on going, as you guys can see. And it is eventually gonna disappear, but at least this way, It's gonna disappear when I want it to disappear. So now if I walk through here again, it's not gonna show up anymore. So I guess that's fixed. Perfect. All right, another thing you fixed. Let us see. Next, we got the mushroom hunter text over there. And if I go for the next thingy that we gotta chat with this fella, for example, I talk with him. I press on circle. The mushroom hunter text is supposed to stay there still, which is already doing it, which is great. All right. So what should the mushroom hunter say? Let's see. Let's go with oh, hi. Hi there. Can you come a little closer? Can you come a little closer? I lost my glasses. Let's go with glasses. And can't see very well. Can't see very well. Go back. This. All right, there we go. So this is the first thing he's gonna say when you actually interact with them. I think the text needs to spread up a little bit more. Either that, or I can just raise up the mushroom hunter name here, including, of course, the button that we gotta press to go to the next one. There we go. So I guess that works for now. Just use the keyboard. I don't really have a keyboard connected on the PlayStation. That's why I don't really use the keyboard. But yeah, I know it is possible. I know it's possible. Sure. Probably gonna have to do it eventually. Because I am kind of using my Bluetooth keyboard here. I just never managed to actually connect the keyboard to the PlayStation. I mean, can you actually connect any type of keyboard to the PlayStation, I wonder? So that's 1, that's 2, and that's 3. I could actually connect this one, but I'm not sure if you can actually connect it. Let me actually try and see if it's gonna work. Let me go into settings here for a second. Into accessories, Bluetooth. And I'm finding my TV, but that's not what I want. What I want is a keyboard. Series 5, I don't know what this is. This is not my TV. Actually, I don't even have a Samsung TV. Mine it's an LG, so these are not my TVs. Probably my neighbors around. Imagine I could actually connect to them and control them. Alright, I think I just put my keyboard into pairing mode. Let's see if it's gonna show up. It's not showing up. So I'm not sure if my keyboard is... Oh, never mind. It is working. PS5 does not support this Bluetooth. So as you guys can see, it's not working because I'm pretty sure I already tested it out in the past and I just couldn't do it. That's why it's I'm not doing it. Yeah, hopefully I'm gonna get a keyboard eventually that is gonna work with the PlayStation. At the moment, it just doesn't work. Alright, so we chat with this guy. Can you get closer? As I lost my glasses, I cannot see very well. There we go. Alright, what should this guy say next? Oh, it's you maybe. So go. Oh, let's go like oh, it's you, Timmy, right? Something like that. I have to use USB. The thing is, I do have a USB dongle, but this keyboard also supports Bluetooth, right? So yeah, maybe I should use a Bluetooth dongle in order to connect. But at the same time, you can also connect like a random keyboard with the PlayStation without a worry. But I'm not sure why it's not working with this particular keyboard that I have. I'm not exactly sure why it's doing that. So let's go with Timmy. Is that you? Is that you? Timmy, is that you? You look Let me also go over here. Instead of space, I want to add an enter. There we go. If you look like you could use a shave. There we go. Welcome back, Riz. Yeah, but on keyboards for Xbox and PS, you need USB. Yeah, maybe I'm gonna try to use like a... The thing about the... I have the Logitech keyboard, right? And the Logitech keyboards kind of come with the dongle that you can place into your computer. The thing about this keyboard also has the USB. Now, I'm pretty sure I did connect in the past like a keyboard to my PlayStation, but it never worked. I guess another thing that I could actually do, maybe use the PlayStation app and use that as a keyboard, maybe. Let me see if I can actually connect it. But I'm pretty sure that can also be done, if I'm not mistaken. I've never done it though, so I'm not 100% sure if it does work. I would absolutely love to use my phone as a keyboard. I don't know. If you guys know, do let me know. PlayStation's app. Push mobile data saving, click cache. Yeah, it would be absolutely great to have something like this to work. Because it'd be kind of like a really great use to be honest. Use your phone as a keyboard. Anyway, let's see here. So, Timmy, is that you? You look like you could use a shave. We're probably gonna change this text. At the moment, I'm just adding like random text, just to make sure that we finish up the quest here with the Mushroom Hunter. Let me make sure this goes a little bit higher. What I did, I have a Logitech keyboard, so I connected the billion wires. But now I have a PC. Yeah. Sometimes when you have too much technology from different brands, getting them to actually work together properly can be annoying for sure. I feel like he's a shave. Alright, so now that we're done with this chat, next up is gonna have to start this one. I could continue this chat over here, to be honest, just to add more conversations. Yeah, let's just add another one over here. Let me move this function over to this side. This circle is gonna tell this one to activate next. Because once you press circle, we're gonna go to that. And this hand over here. Alright, perfect. Alright, let's go with the next text. Let's go with... While I was looking for my glasses, in the mine. Let's go in the mine. I found this box of what does it say in the game? It says I found this box of candles, right? I found this box of scented candles. Candlesticks or candles? Let's go with candlesticks, yeah. candlesticks. There we go. Alright, so while I was looking for my glasses, I found this box of scented candlesticks. And we want this text. Let's see, this one is a little bit too big. We could do a little bit of that to reduce its size. And move it all the way to the top. Also need to remove the circle that we gotta press here a little bit, just like that. Alright. And next, let's say you can have them if you bring me some mushrooms. Probably gonna ask for, I don't know, 10 mushrooms or stuff like that you gotta find. And you're not gonna have to find like each individual spawning at different time of day or something like that. No, it's not gonna be something very difficult. What I want to have here is just have this guy telling us that we gotta bring him 10 mushrooms, and once you activate this quest, all those mushrooms are gonna become available in the world, and then you gotta go ahead and collect every single one of them and bring him back to this fella. It's gonna be that easy. It's not gonna be as complex as it is in Sneaky Sasquatch at the moment, because I do not want to make it that complex. Of course, I can easily make it if I want to. It might be a little bit more difficult because having them spawning randomly might be a little bit more difficult, I guess, but it definitely can be done. It can definitely be done, because if I do it this way, that means you're gonna have to leave certain areas and come back in and leave and come back in multiple times until that mushroom spawns into the location, as I don't really have the going to sleep function in the game at the moment. All right, next up, he's gonna say, have I ever played Zelda Breath of the Wild? Yes, I have, buddy. Yes, I have. I didn't really enjoy it as much, to be honest. Not sure exactly why, because I know it's a really great game. I've never finished it, actually. I'm quite ashamed, to be honest. Because I actually bought a Nintendo Switch only to play Zelda. That's the only reason I bought a Nintendo Switch. And I never managed to actually finish it up. But if you guys have any more questions, let me actually start a Q&A here. Ask me anything. There we go. So I just started a Q&A, which means kind of changed your chat a little bit. So if you have any questions, guys, just ask me whatever. I'm going to be able to see the questions coming up into the chat, and I'm going to be able to reply to your questions there. So yeah, whatever questions you guys have, just let me know, and I will try to reply. So let's go with, if you bring me let's go with bring me. Next time I'm gonna go with 10 here, but before I go with 10, let's do a little bit of that. I want to put a little bit of color into the text. That's why I'm doing what I'm doing here. Term, that's the code. So if you bring me 10, no, not 12, 10 mushrooms. So if you bring me 10 mushrooms, let's also go with this. You can have all, you can, let me also finish up this by adding in Termi here. There we go, and this one is with yellow, which is what I wanted. Next update for Sneaky Sasquatch. Is that a question? I don't know. I really hope the next update for Sneaky Sasquatch is going to come out very soon, though. I'm really hoping. I'm really hoping it's going to come out in December. If you bring me 10 mushrooms, you can have a candle. All right. And once he's gonna say this, the quest for the Mushroom Hunter is going to actually activate. Let me make this one smaller. Bring this one in a little bit more this way. A little bit more, I guess. A little bit closer. There we go. All right, let's test it out. So, if I go over here and try to interact with them. Oh, hi there. Can you can you closer? I think I've misspelled here. I think I should have said, can you come a little bit closer? Can you come closer? Come closer as I lost my glasses. There we go. That's what I want to see. All right, perfect. So now if I try to interact with them... Hold up, what happened? Something glitched out. Let's try it again. Oh, hi there. Can you come closer as I lost my glasses and I can't see very well. All right, there we go. Timmy, is that you? You look like you could use a shave. Next up, while I was looking for my glasses in the mine, I found this box of scented candlesticks. If you bring me 10 mushrooms, you can have a candle. And there we go. The quest has been activated. All right, that is what I want to see. Perfect. I'm not sure exactly what the Q&A thingy is doing in the chat here because it's never working. It's also kind of disabling my the rest of the chat. All right, let us see here. So we got that going, which means we don't really need this other microchip. This one can be moved to D. This one can actually remove that. There we go. And once you do that, this means Mushroom Hunter quest is going to activate. Now, let me see if I have a chip for the Mushroom Hunter chip, for the Mushroom Hunter quest. So if I go into the quest over here, let me realign these ones a little bit. So that one's for the song, so we can cross, of course. That's why we have this chip here. Currency quests. All right. We got a tree small, builder, fisherman quest. I think I gotta add like another microchip. That's gonna be for the Mushroom Hunter. And if I place this one, of course, like right about here, for example, and I call this one Mushroom Hunter. There we go. So that's gonna be Mushroom Hunter, which is gonna go for, I guess, a maximum of 2. There we go, like that. And this one is gonna transform that to, let's see. You gotta go for M here. Mushroom Hunter. All right. So once you finish up the discussion with them, hold up. We gotta get this back.
No.
Here we go. Caleb, welcome, buddy. Welcome to the live stream. All right, so once I finish up chatting with him, and now I go into the chip, you guys can see that the Mushroom Hunter quest, which is going to be over here, is going to be 1. There we go. And once this one activates to number 1, that's where we're going to have to start seeing the mushrooms popping up in the world every single time we're going into a brand new location, right? So that is going to be something we're going to have to do. All right, in that case, so while we got that going, for example, an easy way to get that going is by simply having a mushroom spawning into over here. And by doing that, the player is going to kind of know that he has to go ahead and look around for these type of mushrooms and just simply bring him back to this fella since he cannot see anymore. I'm going to kind of change the text a little bit and say something about Sasquatch having to go ahead and bring in some mushrooms because he cannot do it anymore without his glasses, as he cannot identify poisonous glasses from the normal ones. And then he's going to allow me to come over here and pick up one of these dynamites for ourselves, which he is, of course, calling candlesticks, but they're not candlesticks. All right, so let me see if I can find some really beautiful mushrooms in the Dreamiverse. If not, we're going to have to make our own, I guess. But let's see what we can find. Halloween already happened. Why do you have a pumpkin? Wait, do we have a pumpkin? Where do we have a pumpkin? Where did you see a pumpkin? I don't see no pumpkin. There's no pumpkin here. We can't jump on his bed though. That is something really funny I wanted to do. Yeah, there's definitely no pumpkins over here, so I'm not sure exactly what you're talking about, buddy. Alright, so, as I was saying, let me look for mushrooms. Oh, my imp. I get it. I guess I forgot to change it. Mushroom. Yeah, this pumpkin you're talking about, right? The imp. This is called an imp. Yeah, I guess I just didn't have time to change it back again. That's why we still have one. The cursor, yeah, he was talking about the cursor too. Alright, so I guess this kind of looks like a really pretty mushroom, to be honest. Look at that. You can even have kind of like a mushroom forest in the game, which I believe it could look really, really beautiful, to be honest, in the world of Sneaky Sasquatch. I mean, look at how beautiful this is. And just imagine if you create a forest just full of these type of huge mushrooms. I think I would absolutely love to have that. But that's not the type of game that we're doing here. What we're trying to do here is just have like a tiny mushroom that Sasquatch is going to be able to see and also be able to collect. Yeah, this thingamajig from Mario, we decided to just add it here to the wall. Kind of like to give a little bit of offerish to Mario, actually. Alright, I think that mushroom might be a little bit too big, though. Actually, what do you guys think? Is it too big? Is this the right size? I think it is a little bit too big, so I could make it just a little bit smaller. Like maybe like that instead. We also don't want it to be too small, right? We want a player to be able to actually see them. Alright, there we go. And this way we can easily go ahead and collect them. So in order to be able to collect them, you again gotta add in the interaction button, which I could easily just grab from this fella. Or I could just simply grab this microchip, which is also kind of the same interaction button, and we can easily just apply this one to the mushroom itself, right about here. Alright, we need to remove that. This microchip. Grab that actually. Move that one and put this one on top. Because this microchip, actually the mushroom itself, the whole thing, is gonna show up only at a specific moment. Only when the quest microchip here for the mushroom hunter is set to 1. When that is set to 1, that's when we want to have all the mushrooms in the world spawn again. So because of that, we need like this. We need this thing to say to this mushroom spawn in, which means making it available. At first, though, it is going to be disabled. There we go. We now need a calculator over here, connected to the microchip and here. And this is going to say when this microchip, the variable, is equal to 1. There we go. Then this over here, this keyframe is going to activate. So now, you cannot see the mushroom. But if I go ahead and chat with this fella. There we go. He's going to chat with me. Tell me all the quests that we got to do here. Just like that. And once we're done chatting with him, you guys can see that the mushroom has spawned in. And this is where you're going to be able to just go on and collect everything you can from it. And not activate the missions. But in order for this to work, we got to make sure all the points and everything are going to be set up. So, in order for this to work, we got to make sure this spot that's going to detect Sasquatch is going to be like in the middle of the mushroom. And this way, whenever Sasquatch is going to be here in the middle, he's going to be able to actually pick up the mushroom. Alright, once Sasquatch is going to be there, this thing is going to say, pick up. There we go. Press square to pick up. Just like that. And also the text needs to be above the mushroom. And a little bit higher. Now, I could also add the function of letting the Mushroom Hunter giving Sasquatch like some sort of tools in order to do this, but I don't really want to add any more things to Sasquatch, right? Because if I want to have like tools in order to actually in a basket, similar to what we have in Sneaky Sasquatch, that means I got to jump back into Sasquatch over here and add another thing in his hand. You guys can see that he already has a lot of things in his hand. The problem is we're kind of struggling a little bit with the thermals because I haven't really worked properly on this project here, and I kind of messed it up a little bit, and my thermals are really, really high up, and I don't think I have the ability to add any more things onto Sasquatch. So maybe we are going to add the tools that Sasquatch needs in order to pick up the flowers, right, from this buddy, but it's just going to be like a notification we're going to get at the top, something that's going to tell us Sasquatch just received the mushroom tools, I guess, the Mushroom Hunter tools, and that's going to be it. And that's how you're going to know they're going to be able to pick up flowers from now on. You don't have to actually switch between them. Or actually activate the tool in your hand to be able to pick it up. So, once this is done, once you press square, it should go on seed. That's what needs to happen. So let me get myself one variable over here. This variable is gonna say for the mushrooms, but this means we gotta have like items in here. And I think what I want to do is I want to have another one of these currency thingamajigs, to be honest. All right. Let me copy paste the treasure map as well. And when this is gonna detect that this is higher than 0.99, which means this variable here, the Mushroom Hunter thingamajig, this is gonna activate. Now this is gonna be called mushrooms. Welcome back, Maddie. Welcome back, buddy. Thank you very much for joining. Welcome, welcome. Caleb, you watch all my Tiny Sasquatch live streams. That is so cool, buddy. Thank you very much for doing that. Definitely a lot of content you can watch because I've been working on Tiny Sasquatch for the past 3 years now, I think. So yeah, as you guys can imagine, I've created a lot of Tiny Sasquatch. A lot of Tiny Sasquatch content. Alright, this is gonna say mushrooms. There we go. We got the mushrooms. This one's gonna have to be set to 10 because that's the maximum amount of mushrooms we can actually collect. So let's set this one to 10. It has to be persistent, of course. Hey, there, Stantin, will you ever release Tiny Sasquatch on Steam? On Steam? No, not at all. I cannot release it on Steam because I'm actually building this on Dreams, and Dreams is available only on the PlayStation. So I'm basically creating this only for the PlayStation. I would love to create something and release it on Steam, to be honest, but I gotta create stuff on other programs such as, I don't know, Unreal Engine maybe, or Unity. And if I do it on those programs, I will be able, of course, to publish on other platforms. This one is just a fun project. Maybe I'm gonna do in the future a different game. I don't know. Yeah, maybe in the future I will do like a different type of game that I will probably also make some money out of. I'm just making this one for fun, not to be making any money of. Because of course it's not licensed. It's a game created by Rock7, so I don't want to have any issues there. Just making something for fun. That's all I'm doing. All right, so this is gonna display the number of mushrooms that we're collecting, and it's gonna have to be set to 10 over here. I'm also gonna wanna set this icon to something else. Let's see if we have a mushroom icon. Hold up, let's add that. There we go. Awesome. So it's going to be the icon for the mushrooms that we're going to be able to have in the game. Actually, before I'm going to align these, let me activate the other ones as well to see how many we have. So this one is for the map. Let me go in here. Alright, so now we know how low we got to get this one to. Like about here, I guess. So it needs to come like about over there. But if this is gonna be a maximum of 10, this means I'm gonna probably need to do a few more spaces in here. just like that. Bring this one over. All right, much better. Okay, so in order for this to work, gotta go into races here. This is the fader, but this is gonna have to say mushrooms instead. Mushrooms. There we go. And this one is also gonna have to say mushrooms. Alright, that's just a fade over there. Oh, you know what? I messed it up. No, not this one. I messed it up. This is the one that has to be having these mushroom names. Sorry about that. I think it's mushroom actually, not mushrooms. Right? I think that's the variable name. Let me check again to make sure. Not here, it's this one. It's mushrooms actually, yeah, okay. You gotta get these names right. If you are actually messing it up, it's just not gonna work. Mushrooms, there we go. I go back into this one, set it to mushrooms, and it should be all good. Let me make sure I didn't mess this up though. 5. Let's take this player. That's map. Okay. It should be working now. So what we got to do next is, now that we got the variable going, LPS 4, so I'll get it right when it comes out. I'm excited. That's really nice to hear, Maddie. Yeah, it will work on the PlayStation 4 as well. So it works on PlayStation 5 and 4. The game itself, so Tiny Sensor is going to be free, but you have to have Dreams. And Dreams does cost money, unfortunately. You're going to have to buy Dreams. But the game I'm making here is free. Alright, we got the mushroom thingamajig. This one's gonna set this to 1. So this is gonna give us 1 mushroom, right? And we also need another chip for the fader to also show up. So that is not what I wanted. What I want is the modifier. This one is also gonna set the mushroom to 1. And it's also gonna be set to, hold up, mushrooms. Alright, and C is gonna activate both of these things. And another thing that C is gonna have to do, C is gonna also have to make sure this mushroom is gonna disappear, and also kind of do like a pop-up sound, right? So let me see here. Let me go into my creations. How much is Dreams? I'm not sure exactly what price it is right now. I guess we can check since we are on the PlayStation, right? Hold up, let me go into the store. Let me actually go into the search here. Search for Dreams. I think it's Black Friday as well on PlayStation right now, which means it might be a little bit cheaper. It's saying that it's in my library. That's the problem. I cannot see the price on it at the moment. So I guess you're gonna have to go ahead and check yourself. The product. Yeah, it's not showing me the price of it anymore because I already own it. So I'm not exactly sure. You're gonna have to go ahead and check on your own PlayStation, on your Play Store, I guess. I think it used to be 30 bucks, but as I was saying, maybe it's a Black Friday right now. It's a little bit cheaper. Alright, hold up. I'm trying to find like some objects that I already have that I can import in so I can use their logic when you're collecting stuff. Which is, I guess I could use the coins, to be honest. Yeah, I guess I could use the coins here. I don't even know if I added any coins into this area, to be honest. Yeah, I don't think I added any coins. Actually, I do have a hole over here you can dig. Oh yeah, we do have a coin. Never mind. So we have one. Never mind. In that case, let me jump into the logic of this thingamajig. So I already created the logic for this coin. I'm not gonna go into it already. It's 20 bucks. Awesome. So it is cheaper than it used to be. Not bad. Not bad at all. If you don't want it just yet, you can also wait for maybe the Christmas when prices are gonna get a little bit lower for games as well. The Lesbian Gummy, welcome buddy, welcome. All right, so what I want to have here, whenever we're collecting this, we want to have a pulse going from here. I want to have, of course, the collecting effect happening, as well as the destroy scene. That's going to come here as well. Let me get this one lower. So that is going to have to happen at the end. The collection effect I want to have, and as I was saying, we also want to have like a timer as well, because this is gonna have to activate after a few seconds, like 5 seconds, maybe even less. Let's go with 1.5 seconds to activate everything on here. Actually, this is gonna activate before it destroys. Right, so this one's going to be only for the destruction of the entire coin, the mushroom itself, right? That's what we want. Because once you collect this mushroom, it's not going to show up anymore. Yeah, 20 is not that bad for sure. Not to mention, Dreams is a really great engine because it kind of teaches you how to create stuff, how to create games. And even if you don't want to create games, I mean, you can also create kind of art if you don't really want to make a whole game out of it. You can just create like a scene, just set up a camera and simply create like a beautiful scene that's being visible by that camera itself. You can also make music with Dreams, and at the same time, if you're not really good at creating stuff, you can always just play games created by other developers. That's really good. I really love that about Dreams for sure. Right, this is actually gonna make its way over here, just like that. Let me see through invisible things, because what I want to do is grab me this, get it out of the coin itself, because I do not need the coin anymore. Let me make sure this is gonna stick around like that. This now is gonna use this interaction. There we go. And now I wanna move that. Actually, what I'm gonna do here to make sure I'm not gonna move things around anymore by mistake, let me lock the grass in place. There we go, perfect. Yeah, it's a really good price for Dreams, to be honest. Just because of the amount of things you can do with it, for sure. You're totally right there. Alright, what I want to have with this one, actually, I want it to be inside the actual mushroom itself, because this is also going to destroy. Once the mushroom is getting destroyed as well. And I also want finally like a plop sound. That's all I want. It doesn't only work on PSVR, no. Dreams also works because I'm not using PSVR, as you guys can see right now. You can use it with PSVR and you can also use it without PSVR. This seems hard. You should try Cult of the Lamb. I already tried Cult of the Lamb, the Tales by Gummy. I already did that. I already have a series on the channel. Go ahead and check it out. You'll definitely enjoy it for sure. So what I want to have here is a plop sound. Whenever you're collecting stuff, right? Or maybe like a forging sound. I could have like a forging sound, to be honest. Yeah, let me see if I can find collect. Let's see. Hold up, let me reduce the sound, the music here, so we can hear some that is a really good sound from Little Big Planet 2. But I don't want to just copy the sounds from already known games. I want kind of like a splashy sound. That's what I'm looking for. Alright, let me go into the Dream sounds. Dreams has some really beautiful sounds, a collection of really beautiful sounds you can actually use. All right, hold up. Let me increase the sound here. Gaming, crowds, neutral noise, power-ups, I guess. That because we're already using that for something. I guess the sweetie pop is the sound that I kept on using. Yeah. So let's also add the sweetie pop over here, just like that. And I think we should be good. All right. Let's get the music back on, and let's just test this out. So now that I have everything set up, I'm ready to talk with this dude, right? Which means the mushroom is spawned in. Once you come closer, you can see the pop-up showing up, and if I pick it up, boom. It activated some things over here, as you guys can see. It should have shown me 1 out of 10, but some things are a little bit messed up. So let me figure this out. What is happening? So this is not going where it should go. This one needs to go for 3. There we go. So C should be activating all of these again. So let's just try that one more time. Yeah, I didn't get COVID the whole time it was around us, and it still is, of course. It's not that hyped as it used to be. Look at that, it works. It's disappearing a little bit too slow though, and I'm also noticing the numbers there being a little bit off on the pop-up. So that's also something I gotta have to fix. But first of all, what I gotta fix is make sure this timer is gonna be maybe like 2 seconds, 0.2 seconds. So it disappears a little bit faster. And let me also go into the currency for the mushrooms. And let me make sure I align these ones right. You know what? I think I may have not moved the one that I should have moved. I think I may have moved the map one. Yeah, I definitely moved the wrong one. Gosh dang it. We gotta get this one back in place. Alright, so this one needs to go back into position. There we go. Which means I gotta go back into the mushrooms one. And here, I gotta move this one at the bottom. Just like, I guess, that. Alright, so now, we test this out again. Yeah, I didn't get COVID at all, but I did get some sort of a flu. I think my sinuses got infected or something like that, and that's why I kind of lost my voice a lot of times. And I haven't really done that many live streams anymore because I just couldn't speak anymore. I was just so destroyed. My voice was just so destroyed. And if I pick this up now, there we go. You guys can also see it being showing up on the left side of the screen, kind of letting us know how many mushrooms we collected. And now, if I press on the tab button, you can also see how many mushrooms you collected. Oh, man, it works so well. Such an easy way to actually make these games. And I also have the ability to eat here by simply opening this up. Some food jumps up, and we're getting a little bit of food there. There we go. Awesome. Dr. Gavin, welcome, buddy. Welcome to the live stream. Thank you very much for joining, buddy. Thank you, thank you. Alright, so now as you guys can see, I'm actually using my controller when I'm building this game up. I'm really hoping that with the release of the next VR, we're also going to have Dreams here being compatible with the next VR, because I would absolutely love to have those controllers being able to move things around a little bit better and scope things a little bit better than I'm actually doing with this thing, because this is a little bit annoying compared to when you're using those two controllers instead. As at the moment, since I'm on the PlayStation 5, I'm not able to actually do this. I'm not able to use the PlayStation 4 controllers, the Move controllers with the PlayStation 5, and that's really annoying. Yeah, you can, of course, kind of ram him. You can push him around. I think I could actually fix this by simply going into the Mushroom Hunt over here and making sure he's not movable. So now he's still going to keep on walking about, right? But you cannot push him anymore. You're kind of ramming into him a little bit, moving his hand around, but you cannot really move him. That's the whole deal. As you guys can see, you cannot really move him anywhere. Oh god. Oh god. Are you okay, buddy? Oh my god, I completely destroyed him there. Yeah, I think I completely glitched him out. Hold up. Let's fix him up a little bit here. So of course you cannot push him around. I guess I could just leave him to be pushed around. That's fine. Because not being able to push him around kind of messes things up a little bit more than anything. I'm trying to notice everybody, Dr. Gavin, of course. It's a little bit difficult when there's a lot of people in the chat, but I'm doing my best. Can I jump in there through the window? We cannot. Okay. I gotta tell you guys, this cabin that I created for the Mushroom Hunter is definitely my favorite one. Of course, I used already a pre-made house from the Dreamverse, and then I kind of customized it and made it look a little bit more cozy. But I'm really happy with the result, to be honest. Alright, so we have the Mushroom Hunter quest completed. I mean, it's not really fully completed because we still have to do a few more things here. So whenever you're collecting 10, right? So in order to collect 10, all I gotta do is just set this one to 10. Just to test it out, right? So whenever you actually collect 10 mushrooms, you're gonna see like a different animation. You love the sound effects? Yeah, I'm really loving them too because they're kind of like floppy sound, like something like this, how you can make with your lips. And I feel like it's working perfectly with the game. And in my opinion, in order to make games really great, you gotta put a lot of attention to details, like small details. When you're opening the door, you gotta hear something. For example, you got the fire, you can actually hear it burning a little bit. If you pay close attention, you can also kind of hear the window here making kind of like a squeaky noise as it's moving. And all these small details are the best, especially this bed, kind of allowing you to jump on it. You can also see the animation of the bed moving a little bit. These are just small details that are just making games so much better. And another detail that you guys can notice, for example, we do have like a windy area, as you guys can see like a lot of leaves flying about. But if you go in the house, you cannot see the leaves anymore, right? While you're in the house. Because I had a glitch when you were in the house, those leaves were kind of going through the house walls itself. And in order to stop this, all you gotta do is just make like a location over here. Whenever Sasquatch enters the house, the actual leaves themselves just stop showing up completely. You cannot even see them when you're looking out the window, but at least this fixes up the glitch. And as soon as you go out, boom, the wind starts again. Just tiny details, of course. So as I was saying, the main quest we're gonna have to do here is when you actually collect 10 of these mushrooms, this fellow's gonna be happy and he's gonna allow you to go ahead and collect some TNT from there. So in order to get that going, we already added this one to 10, so that whenever I'm gonna collect the single mushroom, I'm gonna get actual 10 mushrooms. And when that happens, I gotta make sure I use this thingamajig, place it on the actual mushroom crate over here. The dynamite crate, I want to say. Sorry about that. Oh, another detail that I want to create. Whenever you're giving the guy here the mushrooms, the 10 mushrooms, I want to have the mushrooms visible inside this thing, right? Like this thing is going to fill up with mushrooms the more you collect and bring to him. Giga Chad, this thing is called Dreams. It's available on the PlayStation only at the moment. But if you're talking about the game that I'm creating, this game is called Tiny Sasquatch. It's still in development though, so I'm not ready to publish it. Look, let me make this one above the bed. There we go. Another thing that we got to make with this one, this is gonna have to give us 1 TNT. So I think if I'm not mistaken, I already have the TNT. Yep, we already have the TNT variable. This one's gonna be set to 1. And this one is also gonna say TNT over here. Actually, I don't think I have this set up, no. So we are gonna have to create like another one of these faders for the TNT, so we know we have 1 TNT in our inventory. Is it on PC? No, it's not on PC, it's on PlayStation. As you can see, I'm actually using my PlayStation controller here. So yeah, it's not on PC. Alright, so in order to collect the TNT, we're gonna have to go closer to the TNT over here. Just like that. How long did it take me to build all this game? Well, I've been working on this for about 3 years, but of course I had like a lot of pauses. I haven't really been working on this for 3 years constantly. I guess it takes as long as you want to, because you can keep adding details, you can stop adding details if you want to, you can make the game the way you want it to be. You can make it less detailed, you can make it more detailed, and it just depends on how much you're gonna decide to work on it. But yeah, since sometimes you don't really have like incentives to keep on working on it, since I'm not gonna be making any money out of this, sometimes I just feel like I want to stop playing, I guess, and just return back at it at a later date in order to make it better, and continue doing it. All right, let's get the pickup button like above the TNT here, just like that. It's really not difficult to create this, to be honest. When I first started working on Tiny Sasquatch, I had no idea what Dream is. I actually learned working on Dreams by simply making Tiny Sasquatch. I didn't know what I was doing, so I just learned along the way. I just searched for videos on YouTube, and I just learned stuff on my own as well. It's just, you just gotta want to do it. Alright, next up, this is gonna give me 1 TNT. It's gonna pulse, it's gonna make like a sweetie pop. It is gonna, of course, give me the effect that I want. But in order to give me the effect, I gotta go into the mushroom here. I gotta grab me this effect, remove it from this side, and bring it over inside the house. Because this effect needs to be like about over here. And I think I'm gonna just simply grab one of these TNTs right from the box, which means this one. So I want, hold up, I want this to connect to that TNT. And if I move this, it moves the complete thing. Okay, okay, okay. And now I want this to collect that and use that instead. And of course, the explosion is gonna happen here. I mean, these are not really explosions. These are like effects that I want to have so that it lets the player know that he just collected the object that he was trying to collect. That's all. So what I got to do here... Oh, you know what? I think what I got to do is I got to grab this. Disconnect it from there. And I got to add it to this TNT instead. Yeah, we gotta attach this to the TNT. There we go. I know it's a little bit wanky, but don't worry about it. I'm gonna fix it in just a second. Because when this is gonna destroy, I don't want the whole box to destroy. I just want that TNT to disappear. Of course, you can have the whole box of TNT disappearing. It just depends on how you want to create the game. Alright, so this whole thing is gonna actually disappear, as I was saying. Let me make sure... Let me get rid of that so I can see what I'm doing. It's a good game and the design is great. Yeah, that's true. Okay, so we got that going. This is now gonna get this to disappear. All I gotta do now is just add the pickup button. Which is this guy. Be bigger. And come closer this way. A little bit smaller. Alright, so now, once I'm gonna have 20, I'm gonna be able to pick this up. But I don't want to be able to just pick this up once we have the 20 mushrooms collected. What I want to have is get this thing to be turned off, because we're gonna activate that one at a specific moment. So that is gonna activate only when this fill is gonna tell us that we can go ahead and pick up the mushrooms. So in order to do this, we need to have another interaction button. Oh god, man, I gotta remember to I gotta remember to remove these scare sounds that I added in the previous live stream. Maddie, thank you very much for the 3, buddy. Thank you very much for that. That's really kind of you. Thank you very much for the support. That's actually for the 4. Yeah, thank you very much for that, buddy. It's really kind of you. I gotta remember to remove these scare sounds that I have on my donations, because well, I had this one on one of my scary live streams and I completely forgot to take them off. All right, so whenever we have 10 mushrooms activated, we also have to make sure this interaction button is going to activate. And this one is going to deactivate. All right. So this one is going to have to be deactivated. This one is going to be activated randomly, automatically, I guess. Let me also make sure this is going to be permanent. There we go. So how is it going to work? This is going to activate, and what this fellow is going to say, he's also going to set it up to 2, which means I think I messed up because this is not the one that I want to activate. I just want a different calculator. So we want a different calculator that's going to say when this is set to 2. Actually, yeah, that could work. Either that, or I could just have it when we already have 10 mushrooms. But I think I want to have it like when this is set to 2. You can go ahead and make sure this TNT is going to be collectible. So this means this is going to turn on. That's kind of the main focus here, right? That's why you need to bring this guy mushrooms. So when this is set to 2, that thing is going to turn on. Also, I got to make sure I remove this function because I do not need this guy to be able to switch to the second one. There we go. He's going to have to switch to the second one only when we have 10 mushrooms. Which means if I go into my mushroom chip over here. So this is going to say the same thing. When this is going to be set to 10, I need to have another keyframe that is going to tell this thing to turn on and this thing to turn off. That's what I need. Perfect. All right, connect this to this. This is going to be permanent, I guess. And maybe once you connect that, you also need to set it up to 3. And when it's set to 3, you cannot do anything anymore. Maybe, yeah. Guess we're going to have to wait and see. Okay, sure. Let's do that. That has been set up. So all we got to do now is make sure this text is going to be different. Sad Queen, don't worry about it, Sad Queen. Welcome. Thank you very much for joining. You're going to be able to actually go back and rewatch the live stream later on because this is going to be eventually a VOD you're going to be able to watch, right? So you're going to be able to watch it from the start and come back and actually make it back to, I guess, 2 hours here and continue from that point on. So don't worry about it. You can always rewatch my live streams because I am making them available after the live stream ends so that more people can enjoy them. All right, so now that we have done that, let's get this guy to say, is that you, Timmy? Did you find my mushroom? Did you find the mushrooms that we found? Yeah, let's go with that. Is that you, Timmy? I could smell you a mile away. Let's go with I could smell you a mile away. All right, so let me also make sure the name here and everything is going to be set up properly. I think what I got to do is bring this a little bit closer. There we go. All right. So is that you, Timmy? I could smell you a mile away. You found all 10 mushrooms that I requested? Yeah, let's go with... what? So with a big W here. You found... Let's bring in a little bit more music here so we can hear a little better. You found the add in a little bit of quote here as well. It's gonna be for the color. The mushrooms I requested. Okay. There we go. The 10 mushrooms I requested. Right, this one is gonna go like that. If I check the name is also good. Yeah, it's a little bit difficult if you haven't really worked in dreams before to understand what's really happening and what all this logic is. But I think it feels a little bit I don't know, it feels very how can you say this? It feels very rewarding when you actually see the result of what I'm trying to build here, right? Of what all this logic is doing. I guess that's what I can say. Now what does this do? Because I completely forgot. Oh, that's making that disabling, yep, the brain, so that he's not gonna turn anymore. Okay. So he's gonna say, is that you, Timmy? Then he's gonna say, what? You found the 10 mushrooms that I requested? And then of course you're gonna have to give him the mushrooms. While I was looking for my glasses in the mine, I found this box. But he's actually gonna say this time, give him here. Give them here. Alright, let's go with give them here. That's gonna be the only text. There we go. And if I go with that, guess that could work. I just need this one to be higher up. Also make sure actually let's go with a little bit more text here. Give them here. Actually, let's go with these. You know what? Since he is blind still, right? Since he needs his glasses, let's actually go with. I can't really. Yeah, let's say I can't really tell. Can't really tell if there are 10 mushrooms in here. In here. But I will trust you. Alright, perfect. Okay, this text is gonna be a little bit lower. Alright, that works. Let me reduce the size of this. Okay, this one moving this way. Alright, perfect. And lastly, we gotta tell Sasquatch to go ahead and actually collect the TNT sticks from the house. All right, go ahead. Go ahead and collect. Go ahead and grab, actually, a scented candlestick. From the box inside. Right, awesome. Of course, we can always go ahead and change these text if I really want to. At the moment, I'm just going to be using them as placeholders. And I'm going to probably change them a little bit later on. At the moment, this needs to be higher up. Yeah, that's going to be fine. All right, so once he's going to be done with all this text, finish up all his talking, he's going to give me another point for mushroom. For the mushroom hunter, actually, which is going to be 2, actually. It's going to be set it up to 2. Now, once the variable here is going to be set up to 2, of course, we're going to have this thingamajig here activate as well. I'm not sure exactly when I'm going to be able to release this game, to be honest. I still have quite a bit of work to do here before I'm going to be able to actually release it. Not that much work, though. I got to work on adding cutscenes. Those are the most important things that I got to add, because most of the game here has actually been kind of completed, to be honest. I've kind of done most of the things that I had to do previously, but I'm still not able to tell you when it's going to be released. I was kind of aiming on trying to release it by the end of this year, but I don't think that's going to happen. Alright, another thing that we got to do here, though, because we are giving this guy the mushrooms, right? We got to make sure we also remove those mushrooms from my inventory. So that means I got to grab me these 2 variables. Add these 2 variables in here. There we go. Let me remove this. Connect this one to D. This mushroom thingamajig is actually going to be set to -10 this time. Meaning he's going to remove all the mushrooms from my inventory. And this one is going to be set to 1 because this is just going to be the thingamajig that's going to show me that we finished up the mushroom mission. Are you going to do the port? I'm not going to do the port, no. If I keep on adding more and more features to this game, I'm just never going to finish it. Keeping in mind that actual Sneaky Sasquatch keeps on getting its own updates as well. Keep on adding new areas on and on and on. And I do want to finish this eventually. I'm not planning to add the port. Now, if you guys are curious about what I have added so far, let me just save our process so far, so I can show you all the areas that we got. I mean, it took me quite a while to create the areas that we have so far, but keep in mind that when I started working on and making Tiny Sasquatch here, I was barely just learning how to use this program. So I guess I could definitely make better things now. So these are all the areas that we created so far in Tiny Sasquatch. We have his home over here. We have the menu. This one is Raccoon's Shop. At the bottom is Mushroom Hunter. Then if you take this path, you're going to make your way to the Campground 1, Campground 2, Ranger's Hut. We got the Legendary Fish area. We got the Lake area. We got the Maze. We got RV Camp 1 and RV Camp 2. We got, of course, the RV Cave. We got the Golf Course area. Golf Course 1, Golf Course 2, and Golf Course 3. There's 3 areas for the golf course. We have, of course, the intersection that's going to take us to the... actually, no, this one is the highway that you access through the intersection. Where you have also the treasure area. You have the sawmill. We have the lodge over here. We have Ski Mountain 1, 2, and 3, of course, including the mountain hut. And ultimately, the mountain cave all the way up top. In the caves, of course, in the mountain. Then all the way at the top, we have, of course, the racetrack, parking, the racetrack 1, and racetrack 2. And next up we have, of course, Sneaky Sasquatch Town that has been split up in 2 parts because of the thermals and the issues that we have with it. And of course the diner, you can actually go inside. And a special scene that you guys have all seen, this one during the Halloween, of course, video that I created. So these are kind of the whole areas that I created so far. And I'm not planning on adding more. Maybe in the future, if I'm going to make like more updates for Sneaky Sasquatch, for Tiny Sasquatch, once I'm going to be done with it, of course, completely and release it. Alright, so let me go back to Tiny here. And I think it should work. Let's just test this out and see what bugs we're going to have, because there's definitely going to be some bugs. Alright, first things first, he's going to give me the mission for the mushroom. As you guys can see, there's no mushroom behind me here, right? There's no mushroom here, which is going to spawn in eventually once I'm going to be activating it. Yeah, I can actually now wait to finish up this project so we can all see it completely and play it from start to end. Alright, pick this up. You guys can see that we now have 10 mushrooms. Which means this guy wants to talk with us again, right? And also, if I go here, you cannot really grab a mushroom from this stack. Now, before I actually give this guy the mushroom, I also want to do another thingamajig, which is... Let me go in here. Oh, wait. The mushroom is not available anymore. Anyway, I guess I can always go ahead into search. And simply add a bunch of mushrooms over here. So let's go with mushroom. Yes, we are playing, not really a monkey in this game, more like a Sasquatch, but I guess we could call it a monkey. I mean, I kind of see Sasquatch being like a monkey, to be honest. Alright, and we're gonna have like a stack of mushrooms inside this thingamajig once we give the mushrooms to this fella, right? That's kind of what I want to have. Add him in here. So that's gonna be 1 mushroom. 2 mushrooms. Yeah, I also want to have to be like upside down like that. Let me also merge these ones into one. There we go. Let me add this. Actually, hold up. Let me see how the thermals are looking on this. Not that bad. They're good. They're good. Right. This mushroom is also going to make its way like right about here. Right, add it a little bit like that. Maybe like another one over here. There we go. Are all these merged up? No, they're not. Right, now they're all together. Perfect, that's what I wanted. Lower. Is this like Sneaky Sasquatch but higher quality and different perspectives? Sorry about that. Yeah, it is like kind of like Sneaky Sasquatch. I kind of call it like 3D Sneaky Sasquatch. That's what it is. Because of course the Sneaky Sasquatch game that we know, that one is kind of like a flat game. So this is kind of like the 3D version of it. But it's of course created like in different programs and stuff. I think if I'm not mistaken, Sneaky Sasquatch is actually created in Unity. It's easier to call it a monkey. Yeah, sure. Alright, let me add some more mushrooms, I was saying, so I can finish up the crate. Let me add a white one. Actually, I don't like the white one. I think I want like different mushrooms here. I could just make use of the ones that we have just for the example, I guess. But I also really want to add like different type of mushrooms as well. Oh my god, look at the size of this one. Whoa, this mushroom is amazing. What? Yeah, look at that. Some creators in the Dreamiverse are making some really beautiful content, and I love it. I'm just gonna add this one to my plated little queue, I guess. I also want to jump into it to mark it down. Alright, just because I'm probably going to use it in the future in different projects. For now, we just needed 3 side mushrooms, of course, as you guys know. Hey, you're making a Christmas tree. Good job, buddy. Good job. Alright, we got some more mushrooms over here we gotta add, of course, just to fill this thingamajig up. And I think I could kind of like fit a few more. Yeah, let's just add a few more of these red ones. Just to get this whole thing filled up. Alright, you know what? That should be good. And what I want to do is make it invisible. But that is going to activate as soon as we give this guy the mushrooms. Which is going to be a keynote over here. That's going to tell this one to turn on. And it's going to be also permanent. And it's going to be activated by D. Actually, it's going to be activated by this. Alright, let's test it out. So, also now, if I go in the house, we cannot see the mushrooms in the basket there, right? But if I give this guy the mushrooms, wait, can I can I interact with him for some reason? Why? I'm gonna be guessing because this... Oh, this should be showing up here, actually. So... what's happening? Yeah, there is some sort of a glitch here, apparently. Can I interact with him for some reason? Something's off. But what? Yeah, something's wrong with the interaction button here for some reason. I'm not sure what. I guess it was that thing. Yeah, I think I figured it out. Alright, if I chat with him now, there we go, it works. Hey, is that you, Timmy? I could smell you a mile away. What? You found 10 mushrooms I requested? There's still a glitch in here, though. So, let me see if I can fix it up back again. There we go. So now if I leave, it's not gonna glitch out. Okay. There we go. So we gave away the mushrooms. The glitch is still happening, unfortunately, but I guess I can just finish this up again. Go ahead and grab the scented candles. I should not be able to talk with him once you actually finish up this discussion. That's kind of one bug that I'm noticing, but I think this is happening because he doesn't have the mushrooms anymore, I think. Yeah, that's fine. I'm gonna fix this up. For now, let's just see how the candles are looking. Right, there we go. So, we gave him the mushrooms. We can now see the mushrooms inside the basket over here, of course. And we can also interact and pick up the TNT. There we go. Awesome. And it also disappeared, of course, from the crate over there. Now, what I also want to do here is fix up another thing. First of all, hold up, buddy. Stay straight up. Just like that. There we go. Alright, what's happening here is that this needs to be bigger. Like much bigger. So we can kind of see that explosion, letting us know that we collected the TNT. Alright. Test it out again. I like how you did the mushroom basket. Yeah, it's at the moment it's just like kind of like a test there, but I guess it works. Right, let's just try this again. So you can always leave. He's not gonna glitch out anymore, right? The quest is gonna still be activated on him, and you gotta go back to him so that you can finish up whatever you're talking with them. All right, bring me 10 mushrooms. As soon as we do this, the mushroom spawns in. Collect it. I think the animation there kind of needs to be a little bit longer, to be honest, for the mushroom whenever you're collecting it. So that's also something I gotta fix. First of all, you gotta give this guy the mushroom, actually. You found the 10 mushrooms that requested? Awesome. I can't really tell if there are 10 mushrooms here, but I will trust you. Go ahead and grab the scented candles from the cabin. Now, of course, you can still see the mushrooms inside there and pick up. There we go. It works. Awesome. One thing that we gotta do, though, we gotta have like a animation telling us that we got ourselves the TNT. That's what we gotta do. But I also have to fix up a few more things. Have to make sure this is gonna disable itself after 5 seconds. Yeah, I think it needs a little bit long, or maybe like 4 seconds. Similar for this mushroom over here, because it kind of disappears a little bit too fast. Wait, there we go. So let's go here. Let me make sure this is gonna be a little bit bigger. And let me make sure the mushroom itself is going to disappear after 4 seconds, 0.4 seconds. All right, let's try it now. Stantin, do you get to go through this game and make new things in it, or did you create a game? I created a game. I created everything in it from the scratch. Basically, when you're starting to create one of these scenes, you're just starting with a blank screen, nothing inside. I just created everything from the scratch. You cannot donate because you're in Canada? How does that work? Why can you not donate? Can people in Canada not donate? On YouTube? I think that's the first time I hear that. Alright, so now, if I pick this up, there we go. The explosion is a little bit longer. You can kind of see the animation there, and then it disappears. I still believe that it should disappear a little bit sooner. So what we could do in order to fix this a little bit better though, let me actually try something else. Let me grab like a keyframe. Of course, we gotta destroy it eventually, right? That's the whole idea. We don't want to have the mushroom in the scene anymore. It needs to destroy. So what I want to have instead is just simply have this become invisible. Actually, I want only the mushroom to become invisible. So that is the mushroom. If I go in here, is that okay? Going here is that. Actually, yeah, you know what? I can definitely make this one invisible. Hopefully it works. This is gonna activate it. And this is also gonna make it invisible permanently. Alright, let's try it now. Let's see if that works better. Because I kind of want to have the mushroom disappearing at the same time as the animation of the light shows up. But the thing is, I don't want the animation of the light showing up disappearing, right? I want that one to be permanent. Hopefully that makes sense. Maybe because Canadian money, it doesn't matter because, for example, if I donate to myself, although I'm paying a RON, that's kind of the currency in Romania, lei, it's still paying in lei. It doesn't matter the currency. Yeah, it's okay. Don't worry about it. The lesbian gummy, don't worry about it. Alright, so we cannot see anymore the animation, but I know exactly why that's happening. I think the way we're gonna fix this, I'm just gonna grab this light. Now I'm gonna make sure that's not gonna affect the light anymore. Yep, there we go. So this light is just gonna simply randomly placed somewhere. I can simply go ahead and place this light like under the map and make use of it. Sorry about that. So I can simply have the light like right below the map here, so we don't have to interact with it or anything. And now this thing is gonna pull it from the outside of the map, and this is gonna become invisible instantly, but we're still gonna see that animation. And I can also do the same thing for the TNT here. I can actually remove this, then grab this, and I'm gonna collect this one, connect it with the light under the ground as well, because they're both gonna use the same animation, which is of course, can I use it for some reason? Why? There we go, connected. All right, so now let's just test it out. Do I have the DLC in Hollow Knight? I do not have any DLCs in Hollow Knight. Are there actually DLCs in Hollow Knight other than soundtrack? The red walls are barriers, Maddie. Yes, they're invisible walls so that the player cannot cross through the walls. That's the way... of course, you cannot see them, right? You cannot see them when you're playing, but if I go into edit mode, you can see them right now. So these are just kind of like invisible walls so that Sasquatch cannot cross through the forest. He has to take like this path through here, and then he has to cross the tree here that's gonna fall in the water, and then he's gonna make his way back home. That's kind of how it's gonna work. So that is why we're creating these invisible walls in development, in game development, just to keep the player away from locations. right, so now let's just test it out. There we go. We're seeing the animation. The mushroom disappears at this perfect time. And actually, hold up. I gotta give the mushrooms to this guy. There we go. We gave him back the mushrooms, of course. We don't need it anymore. We can now see him over there. And if I collect it from here, boom, we're seeing the animation and everything is perfect. One more thing that is a little bit annoying that I also have to fix. I'm not going to test it out because I know that it's going to work. Gotta make sure the destruction here of the mushroom is actually going to be instant. Right? Yeah, I'm pretty sure it can actually be instant, which means we don't need that one anymore to make it invisible. Instant. We're still gonna see this. Actually, we're not gonna see that. Never mind. So we still need the timer here to be set to 4. This, yeah, this is good. This is good. This is gonna make it instantly invisible. Similar here. This one needs to be set to 4. I just need one more keyframe. Just to tell the TNT to, of course, become invisible. Make it permanent and connect. Come on, buddy. I want to connect that microchip. Oh, you're here. All right, awesome. We got it. Perfect. We have built up this entire thing now. Now we know what we're gonna get. All right, now let me fix up next up the problem that we have with the tree, right? The tree at the entrance of this area. Caleb, thank you very much, buddy. You love my videos. That's really great to hear, buddy. I absolutely love making content for you guys, so getting you guys to tell me that you love my videos definitely helps for sure. Right, so this animation activates here. Now, how do we fix the issue that we're having with Sasquatch not looking at the right spot? What if I just get this thing to be pointing like on this rock instead? Yeah, let's just try it out. Let's see what happens. Mark Faze, you watch me every day. Oh, that is so good, buddy. Thank you very much. There we go. The tree has been cut all the way. It just needs a slight push. Oh, sorry about that. Sorry for my coughing. I'm starting to lose my voice, of course, because I'm still not perfectly all good again. I'm still kind of coughing quite a lot, especially when I'm going to sleep. Alright, and now, if I test this out, my Sasquatch is still kind of glitching out a little bit. I think I know why this is happening. I think this is happening because there are multiple things kind of activating here. So let me figure this out. Let me align this one and set it up so that it doesn't move anymore. I actually want this one to be like over here. Make sure it's not gonna move anymore. This one the same, it needs to be here. Smaller and not moving anymore from that spot. The little chicks are really cute as well. Yeah, I do believe that as well. Of course, I could have gone with making ducks like the original ducks in Sneaky Sasquatch, but since I'm not really making Sneaky Sasquatch, I'm making more like Tiny Sasquatch, and all the characters in this game are gonna be tiny, except for the bear. I just wanted to make sure they're all gonna be kind of like kids, not just Sasquatch itself. Okay, so push the tree. He's activating the animation on Sasquatch. Which is kind of like over here. Why is my Sasquatch acting so weirdly though? That's what I want to know. I just gotta keep on muting my mic whenever I'm coughing. Sorry about that. I gotta remember to keep on muting my mic, so you guys don't have to hear me cough anymore. Are there vehicles in Tiny Sasquatch yet? Yes, they are. I finally managed to actually put him in. It's not working like really perfectly. I still have to adjust a few things in it, but at least it's working. All right, I think what I want to have here, I want to have Sasquatch turning towards the tree. So let me remove that. So that's what this keyframe is doing. Well, can I also get this one to disable the procedure animation as well? Here we go. And now, since we have this, let's see if it's gonna work. Maybe that was the thing that was causing issues. Right, there we go. This coughing. Let me get this again. Look at the tree. Get this one at 80%, I guess, just to test it out. Stay upright. Make sure Sasquatch is going to be pointing. The arrow actually is going to be pointing where Sasquatch is pointing, just like that. And let's test it now. What bugs are you fixing? I mean, it's called fixing bugs and adding mushrooms, the video. Yeah, I just added the mushrooms right now, and at the moment I'm trying to fix up a bug over here where apparently when I'm trying to push the tree in order to cross the river, Sasquatch is not looking at the tree right. And also, if I add the ability for Sasquatch to look at the tree, he's kind of glitching out a little bit, so that's kind of one of the glitches that I'm trying to fix up. ABS, it's not that complicated. It is, of course, maybe complicated if this is the first time you're seeing a Dreams video, but it gets easier, trust me. It gets much, much easier. So, now, if I want to push this tree, I am going to point my Sasquatch towards that way. I want to see if he's going to look at the tree and push it. That's kind of what I'm trying to do. But before I do that, let me make sure I grab this tree thingamajig. As I actually want to place this on the actual tree itself. Because I want Sasquatch to be pointing at the tree. Yeah, sure. Let's try it now. Alright, and push. So as you guys can see again, he is looking at the tree. But he's kind of... I don't know why he's doing this floaty thingy. I don't understand why he's doing that. It's so annoying. Oh god, I'm wet. And of course, we gotta shake, shake, shake to remove the wetness. Come on, buddy, shake. That's kind of one of the functions that I really love. One of you guys actually told me about this function in the chat, and I thought it was a good idea, so I decided to add it. Now, the reason you gotta do this is, of course, because you gotta then cross. I think it was walking a little bit slower. I'm not sure why I'm running now. I'm pretty sure previously I was actually walking very slow on this thing. But for some reason, the animation is not activated anymore. The walking animation. Oh, there we go. Now it's working. Because when you're walking on this, you kind of try to balance yourself, or you try to be very, very slow. If you jump into water, you're gonna die. You're gonna have to reset. Try it again. But the glitch with the animation is still not working. Interesting. Interesting. Yeah, bug fixing definitely gives you some challenges to try to fix up stuff, but sometimes it's so annoying. So annoying. But of course, as you fix things, as you fix bugs, you kind of learn more about different mistakes maybe that you made in the past. Now, where's that tag? I cannot see it anymore. Huh? Where's the tree tag? Yeah, I really cannot see the tree tag. Also, is this one permanent? No, it's not. Did I do something wrong here? Because I can no longer see the tree tag. And I definitely... Oh, there we go, there we go. For some reason, it was invisible. Ah, maybe that's why... Maybe that's why it's not working. Because this tree tag was not properly set up. Let me not put it in the tree then. Let me just leave it like that. And let me test it out now. Where's Mateo? I think he had to leave. Yeah, I don't think he's in the chat anymore. Colosseum of Fools. I never heard of that game. What is that? Is that like a mobile game? Right, let's test this out again. It is pointing, but why is it kind of slanting itself a little bit? I don't understand. Why is he doing that? Is it because this tag is way too high up? Am I supposed to just place it here and now it's gonna work? I wonder. Don't tell me that's a thing. It might be. It might be the reason it's not working. Yeah, he was in the chat at the beginning of the live stream, yeah, but he had to leave at one point. I'm not sure if he's in the chat anymore, at least at the moment. Oh man, I gotta blow my nose. I cannot wait for the flute here to pass. It's so annoying. Did I make any vehicles? Yes, yes I did. I'm gonna show you guys the vehicles in just a second. Let me try to fix this up. So now, there we go. He's not glitching out anymore. Awesome, we fixed it. So the tag was a little bit too high and he was actually pointing towards it. That's what was happening there. I get it now. And I think it's still a little bit too high. I think if I put it like 1 millimeter lower, it should be perfect. All right, let's try it one more time and then I'm gonna show you guys the vehicle. Alright, let me give this guy the saw. Alright, give it here. Thank you very much. He's gonna chop down, of course, the tree for us. And now, we can go ahead and push it. Yeah, of course. And now, if I just back to the tree, is he gonna turn around? Yes, he is. Awesome. But of course, in order to make this animation even better, what you can do is give this like more strength, just to have Sasquatch turn kind of like instantly towards the tree, right, as he pushes it. So let's just try to test it out one more time. Another thing that I gotta fix here is make sure that the little chick text is gonna be above the in the middle. Above what the chick is actually saying. Definitely have to fix that as well. For now, let's just push this. There we go. Almost instantly. He's kind of glitching out a little bit. And I think I also know... Oh god. And the tree fell all the way in the water. No! But of course he's spawning back in. Just in case that glitch happens, it is going to spawn back in eventually. Yeah, I do have still a few more glitches here and there that we got to fix. That's for sure. Let me get this one to, again, 90%. No overall damping. And I want the speed to be much bigger and no straight. I love the little chick. Yeah, the little chick is amazing. I haven't created actually the little chick. The little chick is one puppet that has been created by Mini Molecule, and I just decided to use it because I thought it was working perfectly with the game. Alright, thank you very much, buddy. Let's push this. There we go. Instantly. He was still kind of glitching out a little bit though, but that's fine, I guess. At least it works now. As you guys can see, it all works. So now we can, of course, cross and make our way to the Mushroom Hunter, and this is how you're going to start doing the missions. Alright, well, in that case, since everything is working, let me first of all remove this. That's going to give us a saw. Let me go ahead and remove... where was it? Yeah, I think this one is giving me 10 mushrooms, so this only has to give me like 1 mushroom. So let me fix that as well. Right, let me make sure this is not gonna be invisible or visible actually, and I think that should be it. Right, let's save. Am I making the island? No. Not making the island. No. What I'm planning to do right now is just finish up the game as it used to be when the game has been released back in 2019 with only the areas that were back then. And if the people are going to enjoy it, I guess we can always just go ahead and add other locations. We can update it similar to what we're doing in Sneaky Sasquatch. Alright, so if you guys want to see the vehicle, let me actually go all the way to, I guess, intersection over here. Why not? Just to show you guys how the intersection looks. Alright, let me lower down the volume a little bit. Let me increase the volume of the actual game a little bit. And there we go. You can already see the cars driving by. So we are going to have like traffic here and there. Not too much traffic, nothing crazy. You can also jump in these vehicles. Now, a bug that I have is that there's no people inside of me. So I'm either going to make the windows invisible, not visible anymore for the cars, or just simply place a puppet inside there. I guess we're going to have to wait and see. Alright, next up, I don't own a car, so let me go ahead and buy one. I think I have enough money right now because, of course, I'm testing things out, so I will have enough money. Yeah, look at that. The car is right here. We can definitely go ahead and purchase it. Come on, buddy. Give me that beautiful car. You want to buy it? Yes. You don't have enough money. Oh, wait, I don't have money. Dang it. And I think I know exactly why I don't have money. I think I gotta go... Hold up. Let me go to the raccoon here because I think this is where the microchip is for the money. Right now we should have... Oh, no. We don't have the money anymore. Alright, in that case. Just for the sakes of the testing here and show you guys the car. Let me go into edit mode and let me give myself some money, I guess, so we can test this out. This is gonna be set up to... coins, I guess. There we go. Alright, and this is gonna give me 500 coins, which is gonna be enough to buy the car. Set, and we don't have the money. What? Why not? Isn't this supposed to give me the money instantly? 500 coins. Is it coins or is it coin? Oh, it's coin. That's why it wasn't working. Never mind. Man, one single letter that you mess in the code and you mess everything up. Alright, and now we have 500 coins. And if I go here, you can of course buy the car. Yes, I made the raccoon as well, of course. Yes. There we go. We now have the car. Now, I still have a really weird bug with the car where you can actually recall the car because that is something, a feature that I want to have in the game, right? And you can also jump in the car and drive it around. You can also see Sasquatch while you're driving. Look at that. And you can also exit the vehicle. The vehicle is gonna stay where you left it, of course, but just in case you kind of bug out or the car bugs out or anything, you just press down and it spawns right next to you. And you can keep on playing the game. Now the car is kind of driving a little bit weirdly. For example, when you're backing out, it's kind of turning around a little bit weirdly. That's kind of the mechanism I have on it at the moment, but I guess it works. It's doing its job. Alright, so this is the functioning car. I'm not gonna save here because, of course, we haven't really done anything that we wanted to do. What are the bugs that we have that we gotta fix? Let me see here. Also, we have the mountain area over here. Let me just check it out. We even have the ski lift. You can actually go ahead and pick up, so you can make your way all the way to the top of the mountain. Another feature that I gotta add to the game, of course, I gotta have the ability to ski down the down from the top of the mountain. I do have the ability to go down the top of the mountain, but I'm not really skiing, so I gotta kind of find a way to make like some sort of a puzzle as you're making your way down. Of course, we're gonna have another dude here we're gonna be able to chat with, so that we can do another quest. And if I want to go to the mountain, we're gonna be able to go through here inside the cave. Now, there's a reason for what you guys are seeing here, and that is the reason why you gotta get yourself the mushrooms from the mushroom hunter. Oh god, I don't know why this glitched out, so this is definitely a bug. Yeah, because these boulders are actually gonna hide. As you guys can see back there, there is like a cave, and these boulders are gonna just block my access through it. At the moment, something glitched out. I'm not sure exactly what happened there, so I'm gonna have to check this bug out as well and see what the deal is with it. But that's why you gotta grab the TNT, because you gotta bring it here, blow up a hole inside there, just get rid of all those boulders, so you can collect some treasure from that mountain. We're hungry. I know. That's why I'm making my way in the cave here, so we can eat something real fast. Okay. Let me get some food from this spot. There we go. Not hungry anymore. Yeah, we're dying. Not dying anymore. Alright, and this is the mountain cave. Of course, it looks completely different from the world of Sneaky Sasquatch, but that was kind of what I was trying to achieve here, to be honest. I wanted to have something a little bit different, kind of like a really special location where Sasquatch has to do a little bit of puzzling in order to get himself another treasure map piece. That is exactly what I'm going to be able to do right now. I'm going to show you guys a little bit of how this works. I think this the mountain here is completely done. I've completely finished this up. This one's going to be a little bit challenging. You are going to have to float a little bit here to wait for the platforms to arrive back, so you can finally make your way towards that tower. You just got to float a little bit here, because this wind is going to keep on blowing us up. It's kind of funny that the wind here is not blowing out my fire, though. It's not putting off my fire. Although, I am flying on it. I'd cat, what's up, buddy? Alright, platform is coming. Come on, buddy. And we're good. Perfect. The thing is, we need this one. No! I fell down. Gosh, dang it. Well, I guess I'm not gonna do this one anymore. Definitely not gonna do this one anymore. Now, the whole goal here is that you gotta turn the fire on all three of these towers. There's that tower over there, there's that tower over there, and there's another tower on that side. Once you do that, as you guys can see, there's a map piece all the way on top of this one where you cannot get to it. You're gonna have to do quite a lot of work in order to get to that spot, but it is gonna take some work. Let me grab some food and let me make my way back home. I'm just showing you guys right now the way the map looks, I guess, and what we've done so far. I'm not gonna say that, buddy. I don't know why you're trying to get me to say that, but I'm not following. Sorry for that, buddy. Alright, so this is how the thingamajig is supposed to look, right? When the boulders fall down. You cannot make your way inside there. But when you get here, it says clear the rubble if you press on square. So if I press on this, guess what? A duckling is gonna show up, the builder duckling. And this fella's gonna ask for TNT. Well, that's unfortunate. I think I saw a shiny thing in there. Right, before or after the avalanche hits. Tell you what, bring me a stick of TNT and I will help you carve a hole in it. So once you bring this guy the TNT from the Mushroom Hunter, you're gonna be able to get rid of all this stuff and collect some treasure from inside there. Yeah, I used to make a pun, I know. But I'm usually not falling for these things because sometimes some of these puns are kind of making you swear or saying a bad word. So that's why I don't want to try it. Did I make the orange guy? I haven't really programmed the orange guy. I guess we could have this guy as the orange guy or the other dude that we're going to be able to see at the bottom of the mountain. Let me actually make my way to the bottom of the mountain by simply grabbing a ski lift. At the moment, that is just a random boy. It's not really the orange guy. The orange guy should be actually on this level right here, or the second level, not on the third level of the mountain. And I think I did have a dude here, right? Actually, no, I think it was the dude at the third level. I'm gonna have to bring him back down here. And as I was saying, I didn't really make like any quests at the moment on him, but I think I will have to. Maybe bring him some oranges because he's starving. He's only eating oranges and stuff like that. I guess that's what we're gonna have to do. It's Ava. Welcome, Ava. Welcome to the live stream. Alright, next up we have the cabin in the mountain for Sasquatch. You guys can see over here. With, of course, the hot springs. But if you jump inside, you're wet. You gotta do a little bit of that to get rid of the wetness. And now we can move a little bit faster. Don't worry about it, Ava. Don't worry about it, guys. I'm all good. I'm just not gonna say whatever iCat is asking for because I'm not falling for that stuff. And of course, we also have the ability to do a little bit of sliding. Now, I haven't really figured out what type of gameplay I want to have here, what type of mechanics, so that I have this sliding being fun. Oh, of course, if you hit the trees, you're gonna die, you're gonna reset, so you're gonna have to keep on trying. Keep on going. Don't hit the trees, buddy. There we go. I haven't really attached the animation for all the trees, but we'll have to figure this out. At the moment, this is just going to allow us to get all the way down easier, all the way to the bottom. Alright, and we made it. We have the skiing a little bit ability, which is a little bit annoying. I got to fix this up. Stream Elements is a bot. He's an automated bot, yes. Kind of giving you guys messages and stuff. But we do have this guy. This guy is not in Sneaky Sasquatch. The thing about this fella is that he's gonna ask us for a burger. And the reason he's asking us for a burger because we need a ticket in order to actually ride the ski lift. Now, I'm not sure if I have the ticket already. Because if I go over here, if you listen carefully, you can actually hear this guy sleeping. And we cannot make it inside his little cabin here. So we cannot buy a ticket from the ticket booth. And we need a ticket if you want to ride the ski lift, right? Because look at that, we cannot ride this without a ski lift. But of course, in order to get the ski lift, you gotta get this guy a burger, which I'm gonna show you guys right now how to do. It's a really easy one. It is part of the town quest, of course. So all you gotta do is just go into town over here. Sasquatch is sliding. Yes, he is. All right. we are in town. Let me make my way inside the diner. There we go. Let's have a quick chat with this fella.
Yeah.
He's gonna give us a mission here, of course, to grab him a some orders, do some orders, so that he's gonna give us a burger.
No.
Look at that. Right, next up, we gotta deliver the pancakes. I think this one wants the pancakes. No, he wants the burger. Never mind. This one wants the pancakes. Right, let me grab the fries for this fella. I think it glitched out. Interesting. So that is a glitch. But I'm pretty sure we also finished it up, even if I don't see the... Oh, you know what? Actually, no, it did finish up. Yeah, although this is still glitching out. Why did this happen, I wonder? I think because I left... I got a little bit further away from him and I pressed on square, yeah. So this is also a bug that I gotta fix. Interesting. Yeah, that was an interesting bug. But at the same time, it did give us what we needed, right? We already gave the soda to who we had to give him, iCat. And look at that, we got ourselves a burger. You can see on the top of the screen, right? Telling us that we got a burger. Which means, now if I simply jump back into Ski 1 over here. There we go. Let me have a quick chat with this guy. Dixie Dog, welcome buddy. Welcome to the live stream. Wait, you actually brought me a burger? Ah, it's even a little warm too. I don't even want to know how you managed that. But I can't wait to finally eat this delicious looking burger. Here's the ski lift ticket. Now stand back. This might get real messy. Alright, he gave me the ski lift ticket, which means now we can use the ski lift to go all the way to the mountain. There we go. And this is how you're going to be able to actually climb the mountain. As I was saying, the Tiny Sasquatch here is kind of inspired by Sneaky Sasquatch. It's not like a 100% copy of Sneaky Sasquatch with all the quests and everything, but it is highly inspired by it. And I just wanted to have it this way, to be honest. There we go. And this way you can keep on climbing up and climbing down now because you do have the ticket, right? Now that you have the ticket, you can go back down, and I think you can easily go back up without having to worry about the ticket anymore. Why does no one care that you're a Sasquatch? Yeah, I know. In Sneaky Sasquatch, everybody runs away, right? Because we're not dressed up. We don't look like a human. But in my game, I didn't really want them to be... I don't know. I didn't really want them to be scared by me. Of course, I can add the mechanics, but that's just extra work that I was not really planning on adding. Ah, okay. NBA Golex, you changed your name. I get it. Okay, buddy. Welcome. Welcome back. Right, look at that. Now you can make your way back up and down easily because you do have the ticket. Is Stream Elements a good bot or a bad bot? I'm guessing it's a good bot because it's posting stuff for me in the chat without me having to worry about that part of the game. Now, another feature that I added, if you jump in this water, since it's this is the mountain area, you're kind of freezing, as you guys can see. You're freezing up and eventually you're gonna die. Actually, I think I died because I was hungry. I don't think you're gonna die. I think you're just gonna be very, very slow. Yeah, that's the thing. You have to go ahead and buy clothing in order to dress up. I gotta add more elements to Sasquatch, and I just didn't want to have that. It's just more mechanics that, of course, I can add, but it takes a lot of work. Now, if you don't shake, Sasquatch will eventually die, as you guys can see. My health is dropping because you're kind of seeing this animation of him getting damaged. But, of course, if you want to get rid of the frost here, all you gotta do is just shake, shake, shake. And we're gonna get better in just a second. We're not gonna have any small chicks in here, although I'm probably gonna add a small chicken here to bring in the hat from the top of the mountain. I'm not exactly sure what I want to do with this one. We also have a bus. You can definitely jump into the bus and go to different locations. This is you're gonna be able to do, of course, before you're gonna have enough money to buy a car.
Yeah.
Hey, where do you want to go? Let's go to the sawmill, I guess. There we go. He took us all the way to the sawmill. iCat, it kind of looks like hard to make. Yeah, it just takes a lot of time. It just takes a lot of time to create this stuff. It's not impossible, though. Just had to cough a little bit there. Do you make the lodge yet? I haven't finished up the lodge. I haven't made the interior of the lodge yet. I haven't had time to work on it. But of course, you cannot go back there because it's employees only. The sawmill is working perfectly. I've already finished everything in here. I don't really have to focus on doing anything on the sawmill itself. But yeah, this is Tiny Sasquatch. At least a little bit of a glimpse of Tiny Sasquatch and what's next to come. Now, I still have to do quite a few more things. Of course, I gotta keep on adding mushrooms. And I think since we are at the sawmill, I think what I'm gonna do here, I'm gonna actually have to add one mushroom in the back here, to be honest. I don't want to add the variables, no. What I want to do is add some mushrooms. Since we are on this side, why not? What type of mushroom? I think I kind of want like a pinkish mushroom. I can of course change the colors of a standard mushroom if I want to. But I just want to see what other mushrooms developers have or creators have made inside here. I mean, look at that. This one is kind of like a pink one. It's also not using that much thermo, so let's just add a mushroom, maybe like on this side over here. Let me make sure it's not going to be too big. So let me test it out close to Sasquatch. Maybe like right about here. It does look a little bit too big, to be honest. Alright, this looks fine. This definitely looks like a good mushroom. A little bit smaller. Yeah, I think this looks fine. And next up, let me just add it in the corner over here. We're gonna have to open up the door, of course, in order to get to it and collect it. Alright. And of course, I was saying I gotta add like a bunch of these mushrooms, like 10 of them around the map. It would be amazing to have Sneaky Sasquatch multiplayer for sure. And I will definitely do some multiplayer Sneaky Sasquatch gameplays with you guys during the live streams. Because a lot of you guys would love that, and I would also enjoy to do that as well. Why not? It should be pretty fun, to be honest. Alright, so we have one mushroom by the mushroom hunter. We got one mushroom by the sawmill. Let me get another mushroom by the treasure area, to be honest. Yeah, let's get the mushroom here as well. Just because this is going to kind of get us to know the place a little bit. Let me get rid of all this code over here. I think you can also update Sasquatch and the variables in this area. Alright, hopefully I didn't mess anything up. Logic looks a little bit scary if you're first time in dreams, but it can definitely become easy to understand what every single one of these logic thingamajigs are actually doing. So it's really not that difficult. So what I wanted to add here is another mushroom, right? Yeah. Let me add... Wait, don't we have a tree? Oh, I think I saw a really beautiful mushroom. So let me go back into mushrooms over here. I think I want to add... like a dusky bolette, and I think the dusky bolette is this one, the odd mushroom. Look at that. The only thing about this mushroom is that it also has a little bit of code in it, a little bit of logic, so let me make sure I remove it. Yeah, I don't want the sun, I just want the mushroom. Alright, and this mushroom is gonna be about this size, I guess. It would definitely be even more interactive if you had, for sure, if you had the multiplayer. This one is way too big for Sasquatch, we've got to make it smaller. And toadstools. Yeah, I'm not going to be adding the exact same look of the mushrooms in Tiny Sasquatch here. The same ones we have in Sneaky Sasquatch, but it's going to be good enough. I'm just going to add some random ones. I'm not going to stay and spend time recreating the exact ones. Right, that works. That is a mushroom. We're gonna be able to collect it. It's probably gonna be a little bit difficult to see, to be honest. So new players are gonna have a lot of searching to do to find these mushrooms. Alright, let's save. Sneaky Sasquatch multiplayer would be amazing. Tennessee Chen, welcome buddy, welcome to the live stream. I just saw you in the chat there. Alright, we got this one saved. So we got the third mushroom. For the fourth mushroom, let me place it, I guess, by the legendary fish. And I guess it should be like on this side, yeah. Alright. I think I also need one of these Amanita mushrooms, the red ones. Look at that. This looks really beautiful. Let me traverse the water for a second. Cute but random. Love your name. You love my videos. Thank you very much, buddy. Come on. Shake, shake, shake. There we go. And of course, this mushroom looks just fine, to be honest. It's pretty big, but I think it's good. Maybe a little bit smaller. Like that. Yeah, this looks good. Alright, so we have the fourth mushroom added. The Game Share, welcome buddy, welcome to the live stream. Why don't you add secret collectibles that are themed around Sasquatch? Can you give me some ideas? What type of secret collectibles you are talking about? Because I do keep on asking for ideas from you guys, and if I get good ideas, I try to add them into the game. I try to implement them into the game. Yeah, Sasquatch is kind of hungry. He needs to eat for sure. Let me go into the cave here, though. We gotta add a mushroom inside the cave as well. I think I'm gonna have to add the tiny Sasquatch. Yeah, let me update these variables here. Make sure everything is gonna still work, though. So let me test out the cave before we do anything. You're still working on this? I haven't watched it for like a month. Yeah, I haven't worked on Tiny Sasquatch for the longest time, and I decided to come back and try to finish it. Oh, that was so loud. Wood keeps on flying about. I'm gonna probably starve to death here because I don't have any food that I can eat inside the cave, but that's fine. I just want to test this out because I just updated the variables here, and I want to make sure it's working out perfectly. Maybe a camera as a head to a sighting. Yeah, I guess we could have like a camera as a hand, some sightings for sure. That's true. Alright, let me activate this before we die, so that we can blow up the entire cave. I haven't finished up the cave here, though. I still have a little bit more work to do inside the cave. I haven't really finished up all the work that I was planning to do. Right, of course we died, and we're set inside this area. Now, we still have this mushroom, right? This could actually be used as the mushroom that we gotta bring to the mushroom hunter. So, of course, this means we have 5 mushrooms inside the game so far. So, I'm not gonna add another one here. Right, now that I opened up this thing, we're gonna have, of course, the bat showing up. Hey, so you're the one causing all the ruckus, eh? Weird. I really expected you to be taller. Oh well, there's a treasure in the crystal behind me. But you need to get past the challenge first. Good luck, tiny one. So, of course, this one's gonna be 2 challenges. The first challenge is gonna be us trying to make our way to there. But the second challenge is gonna be us trying to actually open up. Man, I haven't done this in so long. The second challenge is gonna be us trying to open up the crystal. It's not gonna be the easiest thing to do. Oh my god, I failed. Now, I don't want this thing to spawn me all the way up here. I should actually be spawned all the way to the challenge by the lava. So apparently this did not work to spawn me back. But at least the pillars are not resetting. What? No, they shouldn't reset. Yeah, so this is happening because I updated the variables. That's why. Okay, in that case, let me not save. Let me go back into... Nope, not here. Let me exit. Let me go back into the cave as I was saying. Play. And this time I'm not gonna update the variables in Sasquatch because that's what glitched out everything. I will have to update them eventually, but I gotta make sure I only update the things that I gotta update and make sure I don't mess up everything. Because I still have some bugs here and there that I gotta work on. And most of the bugs that showed up are because I actually started saving my creations here, my scenes, only online, right, in the Dreamiverse. I'm not saving them on my PlayStation anymore because I'm out of energy, I'm out of battery on my PlayStation. Memory, actually, not a battery. And I don't have any more space to save in here. So when I started saving stuff online instead, stuff just got messed up a little bit. Because I also tried to delete some of the other objects or logic that were saved on my computer, on my PlayStation actually. And because of that, because they were not saved on the PlayStation as well, everything got messed up. So now I gotta check everything back up and make sure the bugs are fixed. It's annoying, I know, but it has to be done. That's kind of one of the reasons why I kind of stopped developing Tiny Sasquatch. Let me test it again. Now, if I jump on this, I get it down and I fall down. Oh, it's still spawning me down here, so it's not resetting. So apparently the bug is not because of the variable that I did not update. Something else is happening. Something else got messed up. And I will have to look into this again to fix it up. The biggest problem is that whenever you're falling in the lava, right? That has to reset. Your position has to reset and everything. So whenever this detects us, it just has to reset everything up. For some reason the logic doesn't work anymore. Because I should be spawned right in here instead. Oh, is it because this checkpoint is not active? I think it is. I think this checkpoint did not get turned on for some reason. So if I turn it on now, let's test. There we go. Now we're spawning back and everything is spawning back again. So for some reason I forgot to turn that checkpoint on. That's what's happening. Oh god. I forgot how my game works. There we go. Go back here. Go back here. Jump on this one. Gotta wait for the walls to blow up so we can cross. Oh god. That was close. No, 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 no. And this place is dangerous. And of course I died. Gosh dang it. I actually wanted to make this challenging, to be honest. I didn't want to make this part of the game easy at all. I kind of like it being so challenging. Oh god, I got burned a little bit there. Should be good now. Come on, fire. Got it. Oh, what? I got pushed back for some reason. Man, but this is challenging. Even for me. No, I'm messing up so much. Alright, we got this, we got this. Go. No, I should have waited a little bit. Gosh dang it. Yeah, the thing about these pillars is that they're gonna fall down, right? But sometimes some of the pillars are actually gonna, as they're falling, for example this one, they're making their way towards the next pillar you gotta jump on. So you gotta sit on it for a little bit. This one, no, you gotta jump fast. And this one as well, you gotta leave fast. Or else you're gonna fall the other way around. And so you gotta sit on a little bit. There we go. Perfect. Make sure this one is activated. Stay on it a little bit. Oh god, oh god, oh god. Almost messed up. Wow, that was close. And we finally made it. There we go. Alright, and this is where we're going to be able to actually collect the another map piece. But we got to find a way to break this crystal. Now, the idea that I'm having here is that a certain music pattern is going to play on all of these lights, on all of these crystals. Look at that. Just like that. And you got to play them in the same order back again. If you do that, you're going to be able to actually crack this big crystal open. And you're going to be able to collect the map piece out of it. That's kind of the idea that I'm having here. Guy One Gaming, welcome buddy, welcome to the live stream. And once you grab yourself the map piece, you're gonna be able to actually make your way back. Just like that. I feel like it's a really, really scary part of the game, but I really wanted to have something scary in Tiny Sasquatch. Like a totally different part of the game that you're not gonna be able to see in the Sasquatch. And that's because I always enjoy playing kind of these like platformer games. So if I jump in here, you're gonna reset back to this point. Now there is another point though that you gotta reset to, and that one is this checkpoint, because I want to make it a little bit easier. Just in case you fall down here, I also want to have this checkpoint active. If you reach all the way to this spot, you're gonna be able to actually fall down here. You're gonna be able to spawn back to this pillar. So that one is also active. I think we should be good. Also, this is the lava. Yeah, I guess we also have to get this one on just in case you fall down in the lava there. Alright, I think we are all good. And at the same time, I think I can also go ahead and activate... hold up. These two, update Sasquatch and the variable mechanism. And we should be all good to save now. Alright, anyway guys, I think this is going to be the end of this live stream for now. We have done a little bit of fixing. We have finally finished up, or at least started working on the Mushroom Hunter quest. All I got to do now is just add the mushrooms all around the map in different locations. Once you collect all 10 mushrooms, then you're going to be able to actually finish up the Mushroom Hunter quest here. And once you do that, you're going to get yourself the TNT. With the TNT, you're going to be able to blow up the wall in the mountain cave. And finally, get yourself another map piece, I guess. But until next time, guys, thank you very much for watching. I will definitely keep on working on this as we keep on going here right now, to be honest, because I want to finish this up eventually and get this game released on the Dreamverse. But that being said, guys, thank you very much for watching. If you are late to the live stream, don't worry about it. Fabian, thank you very much for joining, buddy. If you want to see the live stream, you're going to be able to see it after the stream's going to end, or it's going to be posted as a VOD. So until next time, guys, thank you very much for watching. Stay safe, and I'll see you very soon. Bye, everybody.